Good day, everybody. It's Max, and welcome back to Transport Fever 2 Deluxe Edition. You betcha. And in today's episode, all the things. We're making a lot more cargo lines, and we're going to do some upgrading too, I think, depending on what year we get to, as money. We like making money. We like making more money. And of course, to make more of the monies, we need more of the things. The other thing, of course, we need to do is keep pushing these towns to become more profitable. So obviously, towns don't grow unless you give them stuff and things. And so we want to give them all the stuff and the things so they can keep growing, so I can make some money on this passenger train service, because it's crippling me, people. It's crippling me. But, of course, before we get started with all the things, listen, Max, what are you doing? I don't know. Well, you're going to push this button. All right. So, before all the stuff and the things, of course, I want to thank everybody in the bottom right-hand corner as recent subscribers are going across the bottom of the screen. And, of course, those in live chat, including Mr. O, who's now having an argument with Nightbot. Don't even start. Okay, and I hope you're doing good, sir. I hope you're doing good. And, of course, everybody else out there in the Never Never worlds, of whatever time zones you live in, because that's a thing. That's a thing. You live in different time zones. Well, I can't do much about that one. I mean, I've tried staying up. I'm just not young enough anymore. Maybe if I was in my 20s or 30s, I could pull that kind of stunt where, staying up like for 36 hours straight or something. But I am not that young anymore, so that's not happening. Okay, so with that, push the other button, Max. There you go. That'll make everybody happy. And, of course, here we are back in Curvy Canyon, and of course we haven't really gone too far from the last point. We just let a little bedding in happen, not a real lot of improvement of the things. Did do a little bit of smoothing. I did do that, step by step, living this unique life. That's right. We're just smoothing and chilling. That's what we're doing. Oh yeah. And the one thing I will mention is I did add one item of note. Down here, of course, towards the end of the stream, we had put in this lumber line for this tool, right? Of course, this train is the main part of the lumber line, where it gets lumber, raw wood, all the way down here, and brings that raw wood up here, and then turns that into planks, and those planks are then delivered over here, and then the train makes its rounds again. Now, we had to supplement that line because, of course, like a lot of industries in Transport Fever 2, it's a 2-to-1 ratio, which means if the train was bringing 100 logs up, it was only going to take 50 planks back. And, of course, that means we're losing out on some profit. So where were we going to get these other 100 logs from? So as when the train left here, it was actually taking 100 planks back. Well, we, of course, dipped into this wood lot down here at the base of this hill, and we had done this in the earlier streams all by truck, but we did give the trucks back. We give our little steam truck something to do by supplementing some extra lumber into this factory, so as we could do that. Now, when we did that, these trucks were only going one way. So they would bring the wood up to be turned into planks, but then we're just going back down the hill, right? And I looked at that afterwards, and I thought, it's really too bad these guys didn't have something to do going back down the hill, right? But it turns out, we have this town here, Gravesend, and, of course, this poor town, right, was looking for some food, and the only place for food, I mean, it was very convenient. It has a bakery right next door, but there's no farms down here in the valley, which is really weird because that's usually where you find farms, but whatever. And the farms were up here. Well, it turns out there's this farm really close by to the lumber mill. So what I've done is I told the trucks that after they take their wood and drop it off here at the lumber mill, they now actually come out here to this farm, pick up some wheat, and they take that wheat down to the town. That's right. So now we actually have two-way traffic. So on the way up, they're bringing logs, and on the way down, they're taking grain, and because of that, they're making me money. Because it turns out these guys are loving me. That's right. Gravesend says, "Hey, look at that. We're not starving anymore." That's awesome. And guess what? Towns like it when they don't get hungry, right? In fact, they like you so much that your passenger train service, right, actually starts making money. I know, right? You can actually get enough people to get on a train to go somewhere. It's awesome. I should bring that list up. That's right. So we actually got people on trains going places. Yeah, and enough of them that we're actually making a little money on it. It makes me so happy. Makes me so happy. I know, right? Now, that is a thing about Transfer Fever too. A lot of people are very tempted to stop time in the game. And yes, you can stop time. In fact, I don't know, there was a video recommended to me earlier today. It was like, I took $100 billion and made a bunch of train lines or something crazy like that. I don't know. And it was like, yeah, well, anybody can stop time. Like anybody, including myself in the very first stream. We made a very profitable oil line on this map, which was crazy as it was, and then just stopped time and I let it run for like 5-6 hours and gave myself like $150 million, right? I mean, you could do that, no problem. The thing is that that's the only thing that will happen, because towns need time to grow, which means time has to be moving forward. So as much as we like to have time slowed down for the building up of cash and some stuff and some things, we of course want the towns to grow. We want to see what we can do with the towns. And of course, we need time to move forward. So here we are. We're in the early 20th century. It's 1911. It's still very early. And we're going to keep pushing these guys forward. So we did add this little two-way intersection. So as these guys can now start growing, we can start making a little money on that train passenger line. But today, what are we doing? We're gonna convert some food. We're gonna do some food line stuff. We've had these two very successful food lines. All right. So why would I mess with these? Okay. One of them makes me $600,000. These guys are still using horses, and they're making me $600,000. The other one makes me $300,000. And look, there's the extra line, which brings in the extra food to make up the 2-to-1 difference. It even makes me 36 grand. Why would I mess with such a good thing? Because that's what we do. We take stuff and we make it even better, right? That's what we want to do. So we're probably gonna mess up a few food lines. So that's a thing. Of course we are, because that's what we want to do. Now. Let's see. There was something else here. There was something else I wanted to do here today with stuff. I think it has to do with this guy and fuel. What am I going to do with this guy? I think we want to try to do something with fuel for this guy. Now that's a little bit risky, I will admit. I mean, there's always a risk involved, right? Let's not kid ourselves here. But we might try to do that. But I do know that the other thing I'm going to try to do is get this guy some gas too. Now, that is only going to be the requirement of me actually increasing the train's capacity, so as not only this town gets service, but this town can also be serviced by the same trains. So that is something I hope to try and pull off today as well. So we have a bunch of upgrading to do on top of that. There's multiple things to upgrade. We got to upgrade some trains. We got to get rid of some of these horses because we got horses all over the place. Okay, so where are we going to get started today? All the things. Well, I think our start today is to run the game a little bit. We'll get off of this July 1st date and we'll keep moving forward. So you'll notice down here, it's funny, Mr. O mentioned this last stream, that he was wondering if I was going to build a bridge from here over to Sitsbury, right? And I was like, at the time, I was like, I don't think I need to, because one, we're going to be building a passenger train. We've already got a cargo and a passenger train line that we're going to be putting over here. And if I was to continue the passenger service, I would probably drag it around from Stone into Sitsbury. So I didn't want to really go that route. That being said, kind of changing my mind. And so I might... Maybe. Was it Greg? Oh, was it Gregory? Oh, okay. So will I do this? I might do this. Now, the reason is because we want this farm. Now, I'm still very much going to, if I'm going to expand this, I'm probably going to bring this line down across here from Stone into Spitz. But I must admit, this farm is very tempting to make as part of this wood line because I've already got the freight service running there, right? And so what we'd want to do is we would want to convert, we would want to take a farm from very, very far away, like this guy, okay? This guy. And this guy has to travel a very long way away. And look at that. There's the train line for it. How convenient, right? Which happens to be the wood line that we're using. And we could drag that all the way down here to this farm. That's pretty crazy, right? I know. And then, oh yeah, and then, of course, we don't want to drag that bread half-baked back, right? So we would probably go to this farm over here, or maybe this one here, and then drag more down here and drag that bread all the way up to this town here. I mean, that's pretty intense. That's pretty intense, people. Pretty intense. That would, I mean, if we make that work, that's a bucket load of money. All right. Now, as for Duncanfield here, Duncanfield, we would still have to use this bread line for him because there is no other bread line up here. Of course, the farm we would probably use for him on a train route would be this farm. So I guess I would use this farm as my secondary for that one. This would be my primary farm. I see there's like a lumber mill down here. That's actually very interesting that there's a lumber mill there. We'll have to look at that later. Because there's like 2 wood right here, right? I mean, that's got double shunting written all over it. But we got a farm right here. And of course, we would drag that food up here to Mr. Farm. But then we got this farm here, which we've been using as a supplementary source. We could then still do that, and then drop that food off at this town while he goes back to pick up more there. So I would say, who's going to get chopped first, guys? So, all right, I guess it's going to be Gateshead, if nothing else. But before we chop them up, I mean, we don't have to do anything just yet. Sure, guys. Listen, we're going to put in a train station. It's going to be great. Do all the things. Where do you want to put this train station in at? Well, let's put that train station in here somewhere. It's got to be 240, of course. It can be one-tracked for now, but... wow, this is actually quite the loopy-loppy landslide that we got going on here. I actually would kind of like to have this up here a little bit. Because, you know, you're going to have to angle this sucker in to get into that train line over there somehow. So, maybe you should be trying to do something like this. All right, I kind of agree to that. So let's now get a road connection on that to make sure that Mr. Farmer here can still hook into this. Okay, and done. Now, Mr. Farmer, all good? Oh yeah, he's all good. He's all good in the neighborhood. You betcha. All right, so now we want to be able to peel off of this thing. We're gonna have to put in some extra signals, of course, because you can't be risking, you know, damage to this. And we're going to have, you know, we're going to have more trains on this line. So I think we have 4 trains on this line at the moment. We actually should have more trains, looking at the amount of lumber sitting on this lumber mill. But you know what? We'll deal with that later on. I think what we'll do is we'll just upgrade those trains as they get on with time. And do all the things. Gregory, what's it? What'd you do? What did I do? I don't know. What did you do? I don't know what I did. What'd you do? Well, Mr. O says you're the one that made the recommendation about me doing what I'm about to do here in 5 minutes, which is cross the gully to Spitzfield, down there by that wood lumber camp, which, of course, is going to be very interesting. So, let's see. You're going to come off of this track here. And again, we got another whole issue in play, right? And that issue is... listen, why are you going downhill? Do we have to go downhill? I don't think so. Can we just kind of stay flat here for a moment? I think so. I think that's the better play here, dude. All right. No. We don't need to go uphill. We just, yeah, give me that. Now, do this, do that. All the things. New vehicle. A Benz truck with side stakes. Boom. Gotta like beating real vehicles now. 40 kilometers an hour. Way too much money. Listen, are you putting these in with containers? No. Why are we doing that? I mean, don't get me wrong. We'll upgrade the passenger service, but it's pretty rare to use electric freight trains. Yes, there's the Dash 8 electric train that you get in the future, but I mean, come on, the future. Psh. You know, I mean, computers aren't even going to have more than 640K memory in the future, according to Bill Gates in 1989 or whatever it was. So, I mean, the future, whatever. That's just silly talk. That's just silly talk. All right, so we got to put some signals all in for this, though. Yep, you got to signal this all up so as these trains don't just quit on you all of a sudden while you're working on this track. Okay, are you going to go for the big one here? Because this is the big question from last stream, of course, was, hey, can you just, like, stretch this and do things? Well, you can. Like this. Zip. Yeah, just like that. That's a thing that just happened. I know. And it actually works out pretty good. Right? Oh, look, we get steel bridges. Thank goodness. Gotta like 1912. Oh, I forgot to convert this bridge. No, that was my mess. And of course, it's not oh, I can still refund it. Really? Usually you don't get refunds, so without pausing. So it's nice to get the money back for that. Yeah, listen. No, we're just going to do that for now. There we go. So let's get that other one in here. Okay, so that's going to be this end. We're going to take this stuff out of the farm. All good in the neighborhoods. Boom. All right. We're going to hook this up. You got to put some signals in all this because that's a thing. And then you better be somewhat generous with the signals because we got to keep these trains moving. Okay. Sure. Okay, you're coming down here. All right, that's fine. I don't know. Maybe we should add an extra set of signals in here now. I don't know. We'll have to look at this. May have to move some signals around here. All right, so these guys are going to take wheat all the way down here. They'll drop it off here in the end, right? Because that's what this is all about, people. It's all about making money. Then we come down here, and then I need to get over to that bakery. And I also need to get to another farm. And I need a whole bunch of stuff, actually. So it's like, holy smokes, what are you going to do then? Well, we're going to extend this freight line. Are we? Yeah. You see, this freight line can kind of loop around on itself. We may actually have a use for that one day. Wow, that sounds really cool in a way, but are you sure that's like a thing? Oh, yeah, it's definitely a thing. It's so much a thing. There's so much thing going on here. It's going to be awesome, actually. Okay, so we're just going to signal that off for now so as trains coming up here to collect their brick don't lose their minds. And, yes, I did. That seems possible. It turns out it's a suggestion that's probably going to work now. Yup, that's a thing that's probably happening. Yup, it is probably happening. So, do you put this in now? No, I think what I'll do is I'll just put the track in now, and then if I do decide to put a station in for this lumber later, I will do it at that time. Because something tells me we're going to have to adjust a bunch of stuff here. Okay, whoa. Yeah, see, like this farm, we want this farm, right? Yeah, I mean, this farm has got to happen. This farm is happening, people. Wow, I didn't expect to come right up on that farm so soon. Okay. Well, is that a problem? Well, it's not a problem if I got a way around it. Yeah, like I could put in a whole bunch of stations here. But that's not the farm you want anyway. This is the farm you want for this little experiment. And I think you're going to have to bring in a train track in here somehow to deal with all this. Wow, that's actually pretty intense, isn't it? Yep. Don't get me wrong, we actually need this. I actually need this little loop for the second town, but that will be in hour 2. Let's go with hour 2 of the stream on that. Meanwhile, you've got to get a train track in here for this. So what do you want to do about that? Okay. Well, if we try coming along here, do you want to come on this side of the food? You probably should. All right. So, you know, we want to be close to these resources because if we're gonna use this stuff later, you don't want to be building so many extra train tracks that you need to. You're trying to put a bridge in on me. Why is that? I mean, there's a little gully there, but it's not like the end of the world gully. Is this the time we start using really crazy steel bridges? Possibly, except I really wish it wasn't stretching that far. What's that going to do for me? Oh, I can make that work. I think I'd rather make that work. We'll save the bridging for up here, because this is where the bridging's going to get real crazy, I think. Where are we with this lumber mill? So the lumber mill is there. You got to come on the left side of this, which means you got to get across this road at some point in time. So you might as well just gear up and get ready for that. Now this is where you want the cool steel bridge. Boom. Yes. Technology moves forward, people. Enjoy it. Do that. Yeah, that's a thing. All right. Oh, look at this road. You know what? Do I even want to pay attention to this? Yeah, I probably should pay attention a little bit, I guess. Listen, guys. Maybe we'll fix that road up here in a little bit. I'll be back. All right. We got to get ready for a second bridge here, dude. Okay. Because Mr. Bakery Man here, he's all that in a bag of chips, and we need to get a bakery ready to go. You betcha. All the things now. Okay, where do you want this? Well, it'd actually be really nice if we could have it here. Remember, the farther we can drag stuff around, the more money we make, right? So we like that. We like money. I love monies. Love my monies. So it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. Listen, you should back that off a little bit, so we can try and hook that right in. All right. Listen, you do realize you're probably going to have to come around on that, right? And that's going to cost you a fortune. Yeah, but that's later. You know, don't worry about such things right now. I mean, why did you put the wrong bridge in there? No, we want the fancy new bridge. Don't put in the ugly. Now, I should say, I love stone bridges, by the way. What I don't love about them is the slow speed, you know, which is really a bummer. What are you giving me here? Oh, that's stone bridge. Yeah, like I want zip. Let's go. I got things to do here today. All right. Sometimes in 100 years. Yeah, I mean, you know, we get stuff done eventually. You know, it's all right. It's just minor delays. Sometimes there's delays, people. Except the fact that sometimes there's delays in the wiring. So we now need to take a little bit of a cut off of this guy. No, do you have to go down? Do you have to go down? No, that's right. You do not have to go down. I hear a train coming. I can hear the train. Where is he? There he is. Look at that. See, he's just traveling right along. He's happy, right? We'll do some of that. We'll do a little bit of this. Yeah, you just keep cruising right along there, big guy. Make me bucks. Make me some money. So now we got the track here. What are you doing with it? Well, we're going to go this way. No, you're not. You're going to go this way. Okay. And no, we're not. I'm not doing a bridge for that. Why is it going downhill? Stop going downhill. Stop going downhill. Gosh darn it. Not everything has to be downhill all the time. Gee whiz. Whatever. Fine. Down. Go wherever you want to go, I guess. Okay. Let's see. That was about that road you deleted and said it will never be back. Well, look. Some roads are duplicity anyway, right? In the future they'll have flying cars. They won't need them roads. Them roads will be just pointless. Pointless roads. Listen, can we have the nice newer bridge? Yeah, well, it doesn't look so bad. Okay, but that's fine. Yes, I will. I'm probably going to take a lot of. Why does it got to do this really weird thing though? Why is it doing that? Like, why can't it just come off the cliff like really nice like? Why is it doing that? Like we're coming right up, come right up to here. I don't know why it wants to go down. That's driving me crazy. Stop going down. Yeah, just be parallel to the universe. Okay. Yeah, so we're just gonna do that. Right. And then we'll take this one. Okay, you're just trying to annoy me, game. Listen. Okay, where's this train track at? All right, there we go. I was gonna say, just drag this up here. Okay. Now look, guys, we don't have to do like the really weird things. Wow. Oh, right. You forgot to do the click. Okay, there we go. And again, you have to do that to get it to forget that, hey, you were playing with the arrow earlier. Do you want me to still keep that arrow for you? And I'm like, no. Forget the arrow. Forget I ever did anything with the arrow. It's bad news for you. Yeah, see? That's much nicer. No ugly thing, whatever the thing was earlier. Okay, I just spent a lot of money there. Is that okay? Yes, that's why you saved $1 billion, like all them other crazy YouTubers, so that you could do crazy bridges like this. Boom. Yeah, that's right. Look at that. There you go. Okay, now you can drag this thing around here. Do you want to try and swing in there to get bread? I don't know. What kind of track layout are you going to give me if I do that? That's actually not bad. I mean, I'm not big on the 112, but I'm actually kind of happy with the rest of it. You're going to give me a tunnel here. Really? You got to do a tunnel for that? Wow, that's a really big tunnel too, Max. That's not like a small tunnel. Does it need to give me that big of a tunnel? There, if we do that, are you going to be that cranky with me? Yeah, that's better. It's a little bit of a valley drive. It's perfectly fine. All right. Speaking about flying cars, in Japan, a real test of a personal flying car recently looked like a quadcopter. Yeah, well, I've seen that for the last couple of years, where they've been building these. Well, they look like drones, right? Drone cars, right? They got 4 blades on all 4 corners with a pod in the center, and they all do the crazy things, and that's really cool. Except that I'm pretty sure no one's going to be happy about these cars landing, flying around with these really big blades on them, causing a lot of wind force, downforce, and potentially chopping off people's heads. Somehow, don't see that happening. All right, which means you're going to have parking lots for these things where people can land their cars, and then somehow the cars have to be auto-parked, right? Because a person's going to have to land and get out of there as quickly as possible so the next car can land. And I mean, look at it like a normal parking lot where you have like hundreds of cars pulling into a parking lot per hour. like, how are you going to pull that off? You're going to have some crazy parking garage with like 50 landing pads on it at any one time, and some sort of automated system to take these cars and park them somewhere. And they're not narrow, right? Your average car, say, I don't know, is about 8.5 feet wide, or, say 2.5 or 3 meters wide, whatever. But I mean, these quadcopter cars, they're seriously wide with them big, huge head-chopping blades, right? So, I just can't see it working out. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yes, it's great that, innovation continues to move forward on the searching quest for making a flying car. Are we there yet? No. I like my head. I like my head attached to my body. And gosh darn it, it's staying there, because I don't want the flying copter car to come along and chop off my head while it's trying to some 87-year-old granny is trying to pilot this thing into a tight space. I can just see it now. It's all messy. Small blades, a bunch of them though. In person, inside look good but noisy. Yeah, well, that's the other thing. Now, I did see Ryan Robar's video today on the drones that deliver blood down there in Rwanda. But they are now getting ready to do delivery service in North America, like drone delivery service. And they've come up with these new blades. They look like some funky boomerang double V design, and they produce almost no sound. It's pretty crazy. I must admit that they were really cool. Which potentially has the potential of one day to be a thing, right? That's a thing. We've had flying cars for years. They're called helicopters. I think the cost and economics are going to keep them from catching on. Yeah, well, and the thing is space versus availability versus where the heck do you park these things, right? That's the problem. That's the problem with all these wonderful inventions they come up with. They come up with these inventions. Awesome. The only problem with these inventions that they come up with is it's still not as convenient as an automobile, right? So, don't get me wrong. Let's say they made a drone car tomorrow. They were able to make a drone car tomorrow, and this drone car took up the same amount of space as a current automobile. And let's say everything else was just like a normal car, except that the price was about $15,000 more, right? I'll bet you within 25 years we would have flying cars, right? The flying drone cars. And that's great, right? We want that. That's awesome. The only issue is that I just can't see it happening right now. That's not where we are. We have helicopters. Chopper's too large. It's like the family car. Well, I mean, it might be the family car, but it's a vehicle, right? It's a vehicle. Let me tell you. Anyway, I was very Mark Roper. I was very happy to see his video today. He does one of them different types of videos every year. Besides all the crazy foolishness he does with his packages for door thieves, and of course the one thing about it was the fact that these drones in Rwanda delivering blood to remote hospitals, not only works but works so efficiently. It's so good. I couldn't believe how good it was working. And it was like, holy smokes, these guys are on top of it. Why don't we have that stuff, right? And then it's just amazing. Just amazing what they were doing. And then they were going to say, well, look what we did with this drone. Yeah, look at the funky blades on it that make no noise. Yeah, that's a thing. And I'm like, yeah, that's a thing. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Okay, what are you going to do with this, Max? Because this is looking ugly. This hill is not your best friend. Why is this hill so bad? Gee whiz. Why do I need the extra challenge in life? Oh, gee whiz. Listen. Look, you got to come along here really careful like. All right, see if you can't make this work, dude. Are you in range? No, you're not even in range of the farm. That's terrible. That's not good. Well, you're no good to me. Go away. Yeah, you can go away, dude. I need a better plan. I need plan B. Yep. I need a better plan. Let's see. Better plan coming up. Sure. Is that what you call this? Well, I need a plan. Okay. Do that. Yeah, like you're not getting any coverage here, dude. Wow, like you want this station pretty close to you, don't you? You're mean. That's really mean of you. Okay. You want to be that mean, huh? Like, that is really mean. All right, well, back this off. Sure. Well, you're getting touch points there now, dude, but the station placement stinks. I'm really not digging that. I mean, yes, I mean, I can do something with this and that, but I mean, I could have just used this road if I was doing that. I wouldn't have suffered with all the craziness I just went through. You know. Anyway, fine, I will do this. Okay, and give me some tracks. Give me this. Give me this. What's that, the inside or the outside? That is the inside. Okay, where is this crazy station at? All right, it's right there. Well, it's not the end of the world. And in fact, it keeps up the speed the entire time, so I will take it. All right. What are you doing here? You thought about putting in a bridge. I seen you with your silly bridge icon there, game. You thought I didn't see that. I seen that though. The bicycle counter will be replaced by drone delivery. Yeah, right? Well, again, it all depends on the package, blah, 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 all the things, right? But, yeah, like, I mean, again, that Mark Roper drone, no. Don't you dare argue with me, game. Don't you dare. That's not happening. That Mark Roper video today, it was good. It was very good. Listen, where is the thing? It's way back here. Why is it so far back here, dude? Okay, I know construction's not possible. We're gonna make it possible here in about 43 seconds. Don't you dare even give me that. Okay, why are you being so fussy? Give me that. Wow, this connection point is way down here. I guess I should have been more tentative to that. Okay, you really don't want to give me this track. I realize we're on a downhill slope, and that's a thing, but is it really that bad? Okay, this is one of the few times where I'm going to do this, and it doesn't, like, it's not lined up to its connection points, but it will connect, and I will take it because we don't lose any speed out of it. So that is a thing. Okay, so we now got the farm. We got farm number 2 geared up. Do that. Do this. Okay. Do that. I feel bad for any farmer cars there when a train has to stop there. Oh well. Suck it up. What can I tell you, people? You didn't. Well, see, this is where things break, Max. You're gonna sneeze. Just hold on a second. Okay, well, that was entertainment, but not really, and I'm going to sneeze again. Holy smokes. I see the air is quite dry here today. It shouldn't be. It's trying, I think it's actually trying to rain here, but yeah, it is what it is. Okay, we'll get through it. We're going to get through it, people. You betcha. This is going to get exciting. Yeah, you got to do this kind of right. Do this, do that. Your connection points are here. Okay, and let's go down. Let's go. Let's see if we can't get this to make me any money. Oh, it'll make money. I mean, you can't drag wheat this far and not make money on it. Gosh darn it, that's a thing. We're gonna drag this stuff all the way around the globe. Yep, there we go. So I went looking for some information. Now I didn't look too hard. All right, let's be realistic here. I did read back like through some of their notes on what these new maps contained, and what I was looking for was like so it mentions about the 3 new maps, and the scenario challenges are unique to each one, but it doesn't say specifically what the map's challenges were. So I still didn't find out specific information on the. He's not connected yet there, dude. Are you going to connect him? Yes, in a second. There's no specific information I could find on the not being able to pay back the $50 million, which is fine. I mean, doesn't bother us any. I mean, I couldn't care less. But it's a curiosity, if anything else, right? It's like, well, was I supposed to be able to pay that back? But you know what? I guess it doesn't matter in the end because we never did pay it back. We're not going to get to pay it back. I'm not going to be able to pay it back. All the things. Listen, you're coming into this station. You're going to drop off wheat. You're going to go pick up that wheat, come back, and then you're going to take off, eh? Take off. Yeah, okay. I'm all for that. So we'll keep going here. Wow, look at this fancy new bridge you built. That cost you like, I think it was like $135 million. I know, that's pretty fancy. Well, it wasn't cheap, I'll tell you. It's not going to be cheap when we upgrade all them other bridges. No, let me tell you. Okay, so we've gotten back to there. Excellent. So that's 1. That's 2. Now can we make this work? Wow, I don't know. Let's hope so. I am hoping to use this same. You're gonna have to take that vehicle. You're gonna have to take this out of here, dude. Yeah, like confirm destruction of that. We'll have to move that somewhere else. That's not the thing you're looking for. This is the thing you're looking for. All right. Do this. That was the slowest, most brutal rotation of a building ever, Max. Okay. So. Configure this. We're going to do cargo. Second station. 1, 2, 3. All the things. Done. And what I'm hoping to do, I got to rename these lines. They're so successful. I should have them actually named. I was going to do that, and I just haven't had the time. I'm sure we can get a drone to deliver a fridge, but you'll need to deliver a mower with it. Oh, a mover. Yeah, you have to deliver a mover with it. The mover costs too much. I'd move it myself. Now, I mean, that all depends, right? Yeah, like what packages are they going to deliver? You know, and what are the conditions around delivering it is a thing. Okay, this actually should work. Well, I mean, it's going to be expensive. Let's not kid ourselves here. It's going to be expensive. Okay, what is going on there? What is this, guys? Look, I mean, I don't know, game. I don't know what it is that goes through your mind sometimes. I really don't. But that was the weirdest thing I've. Sometimes, game, you just do weird stuff, and it's just weird, and you shouldn't do weird things like that because it freaks people out. right? Like, can we just have like I don't know what it is you're doing. Yeah, just do that, because that's normal. I don't even know if a train could work on that. All right, so we gotta hook this stuff up. Yeah. See, now, of course, I've backed myself into a corner because both of these ends are going to be in the wrong position. Gee whiz, Max, you do this to yourself every time, dude. Yep. Well, guess what? I guess you're going to spend some money smoothing, because people will love that. Will they? Well, it's not like I got much choice. You're going to have to you got to put a thing in here. And I'm not happy about it. Okay. No, it doesn't have to be that high, but it does have to be high enough. Okay, the equal sign, dude. Get the equal sign out. There you go. All right, there we are. Now, you need to put this thing in here. Track. Okay, this track can come off of here just for a wee bit. Do you want to try and put the building in there and see if I can't hook the track up to it? All right. Well, yeah, see, I would, except that it wants to do really weird things with it, so I'm going to need to put the track in there to probably get it to smooth out properly. Darn it. All right, that's fine. Here, we'll just do it this way. No, just do this for me. Where are you putting that track? It's pretty close to being level. Okay, I'll agree with that for a second. This building's not gonna... Oh, no, you had to say yes to the check mark, you goof. Not there, though. Let's do something about that. Do that, and then see if we can't get this to hook up somehow. Sure. Okay, so that's got to hook up right here. Make that happen. There, see, just like that. Perfect. Now, you're going to be the first wheat. He's going to be the second wheat. He's going to be all the wheat. You got to put a train line in for this, dude. That really combo delivery is needed. I'm getting old and weak in my 50s. I know, right? I totally agree. I can't move things like I would young friends writing off getting out of bed the next day. Yeah, that's one of my problems. You know, I've earned the gray hair, but it does slow me down on a few items. And that includes moving fridges by myself. That is not happening. Not happening. Okay, let's see. Let's get a line in for this. So, you're going to go from here. And then you're going to go all the way down here. Yup. Is that on the right side? Nope. Why is that? Did you figure it out to here? Nope. Really? Did you got that confused all the way from the very start, did you? Sure you did. Okay, listen, I need you to drive on this side of the road. Gee whiz. Alright, now come all the way down here. Click on that. Are we on the right side of the road now? Yes. Alright, so then you're going to come all the way down here. Click on that. Have you figured that out? Yes, you did. See, game? That wasn't that hard. I must admit, Transport Fever 2 is not as good as Transport Fever 1 in figuring this out. Okay, you're going to stop here, and you're going to drop, and we'll have to fix that station up there in a second. We'll do that here shortly. Okay, you're going to drag that wheat all the way back up here, and you're going to drop that off here. You betcha. We're going to drop that off right here. Done. Excellent. Now, what do you want to call this? Well, this is going to be the train. No, wait a minute. This is going to be the farm train. Yep, all the things. This is going to be the farm dash train. Okay. Gates? Yeah, we'll just call it gate. Okay, done. So now you got to put trains on it. But before we do, let's come down here. So 5 is to drop off wheat only. No, 3. 3 is to drop off wheat only. No check marks on any of this. I don't know why it thinks we got all the things here, but that's okay. I don't. Number 3 is to unload wheat only. Unload. Yeah, unload only, right? And then keep going. And then 5, which is you, is to unload wheat, but load bread. So we got to take all of these out. All right. You can load bread and unload wheat like that. And then the rest of these guys can disappear. Yep. I mean, it doesn't really matter if I keep these check marks in or not, I guess. Because it doesn't matter. So we're going to load up bread, unload wheat, all goods. All right, done. All right, and hopefully he doesn't have to figure out the rest of that. Okay, trains, people. Let's slap some on there. Listen. Guess what, guys? It's retirement time. I know. I mean, you've done a great job, guys. You did a great job. I'm probably going to pay for this. You did a great job, guys. Let's manage this line. In fact, how much money? $276,000? Is that what you've been making me lately? Yeah, $276,000. Guess what, guys? Yep, manage the vehicles. We're going to sell all the vehicles. Yeah, sell them all. Done. And now for the line itself. Goodbye. Poof. Done. Do you sure you want to delete that? You bet. That is gone. So now, Gateshead, of course, is panicking. They're like, OMG, dude. Like, you just cut off 60% of our growth. And I'm like, yeah, I probably did. So listen, let me, I should have actually kept the line and just converted it into a little line. But all right, we'll fix that. So new line, we're going to go from here and drop that off here. And this is going to be the farm truck. Okay, and then gate. All right, and we'll give him a few vehicles. Nothing too crazy. We'll buy cargo. I don't know, a couple of trucks. Let's go with 2 trucks. Shouldn't be anything. Let's say 3. 3 trucks. We'll give them. No, you gotta select them all, dude. And we're going to give that to the farm truck gate route. And, of course, they're just going to come in here, drop stuff off. And now for the train part. This is going to get intense. Okay. Well, it's going to get so intense you're looking at the wrong one. Okay. Yeah, down here, dude. Okay. This is where you have to spend all the monies. All the monies. And I am very tempted to put 442s on all this. You bet. I love the 442s. I mean, that's $2.5 million, dude. That's $2.5 million. But you got these brand new wagons. You know what you should do then? If you're going to do that, you've got to deal with this other problem. All right? You know, the thing you call line 2 that you're going to have to fix up the name on because it's really silly that you're doing that. Okay, I agree. So these are 260s carrying 7 cars. Are we going to use 10-wheelers? You know what? I'm going to use 10-wheelers because I almost never use these things. I'm going to save the Atlantic. I'll save the Atlantic for other lines. But I'm actually going to use 10-wheelers for this. So 10-wheelers, And we have 7 cars on there right now. So what's that? That's 8 cars. Sure, let's go with that, right? Let's replace these all, right? No, you got to replace all the trains here, dude. $21 million to replace all them. Boom, look at that. 10-wheelers it is, which means now you're going to be 10-wheelers as well. So we're going to buy vehicles. These are going to be 10-wheelers. And first thing is the new gondolas, that go 80 kilometers an hour. That's 72 capacity. Is 72 bread going to be enough? Sure. 12, 24. No, not that. Take that away. 12, 24, 36, 48, 60. I mean, that's 72. I mean, that's awful. That's an awful long train, dude. That's 10 cars. I mean, this train's amazing, but it's not that amazing. All right, so I guess we're going to try it with 60 and see what happens. So let's buy that. Thanks, autosave. I have $1 billion in the bank. What's $2.5 million at this rate? Well, I mean, really, it's not. But it comes down to profitability, right? If the trains won't make any money, then that $1 billion will become zero over time, right? Because I can spend $1 billion pretty easy. It's not that hard. So these things do got to make me money. So you're now the new farm train. Boom. Now I have to look at this line. I have 4 trains on there for the wood line, but that's pretty light. I actually probably should have had 5 trains on there. Okay. And this is where I do my cool staring technique as to how many trains I think I should get on here, right? So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Okay, so if that's the case, where are you going to put each one of them on at? Somewhere's around here, I think, is what we'll do. I would say maybe this. Now, let's go for this point here. All right, so train 36. Let's go. Now we're going to hit the gas, right? Because we want... No, you're not the right train. Listen, train 41. You're very important, dude. I need you. Ooh, now we're getting into the big cars. Look, 180-kilometer-hour cars. Ooh, fancy. Well, we won't worry about that just yet. And, of course, these farms are not even close to being ready. So that's a thing. This farm's got to totally warm up, which means that town's going to be really upset with us for a while, but welcome to reality, people. It is what it is. Light Flame, what's up? I hope it's all good in the neighborhood. You betcha. All right. Yep. Get ready. We'll buy that. Sure. And where's this train at? It's right there. And go. There you go. And we'll get ready to buy the next one next. So, how you like the new DLC? Well, I've enjoyed the map. I'm enjoying the map for the challenge. It was very tricky for them not to allow me to pay the loan off. So that was pretty sneaky of them. The extra challenge of getting rail up from the valley to the plateau up here was an extra challenge, and I've enjoyed that a lot. But it's I'm now looking forward. I'm now moving time forward, of course, so as we can start playing with the new vehicles, right? I want to be able to get the new British rail trains on here. I want to play with the K100 trucks, right? That's all a thing. I need to buy this train here. Yeah, you need to buy this train. Oh, really? You canceled that out? Oh, I wish sometimes it remembers it and sometimes it doesn't. It's like, I wish it would be consistent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? I would not usually do this, but I'm going to. There. That'll save me a lot of hassle. Train 43. Where are you at there? I know you're traveling along here somewhere. Nope. Train 42. Yes, I need you. So yes, I am enjoying the DLC. It is a lot of fun, and it's going good. We're now setting up. I just tore out an entire truck line that was making me lots of money, and I'm going to try and replace it with this train line, which of course isn't making me any money yet. But oh well, that's fine. It's not the first time I've destroyed stuff and then tried to make money with it later on. Now these trains sitting in this train yard this is a terrible idea. Having these trains sitting in this train yard, they're going to lose me so much money. But that's the thing. That's the thing. You may read my mind. I'm buying all the trains at once. Yeah, and I realize that's a great idea in practice, but these trains charge you money just for sitting in the rail yard, right? And that's the problem. If it didn't do that, it would have been all right. Did they add more items to transport? No, it's still the same 6 items. Well, it's the same 6 finishing items. I should make note. Wait a minute, where are you at? All right, yeah, you're doing a thing. You're doing a thing, dude. So it's still the same 6 items, finished items for transport. They added 3 new maps. Why are you slowing down there? I am not happy about that. Like, yeah, dude. Like, scoot. They added 3 new maps, a dozen new vehicles, and we got the Mac. That's the Milkadoo. The Milkadoo. I don't use that very often, but the Mac trucks I do tend to use. As we're letting time move on now, but yeah, so they added some new vehicles. They added 3 new challenge maps, and overall, I guess it's just there's some other changes, right? They added console play and a few other things, of course, which is really cool. Oh, darn it! Listen, dude, you were supposed to add that train like long ago. Darn. Here, get out of here. Go faster. That was my fault. Listen, you want to stop him there for like 5 seconds? Okay, go. Go. Yeah, my bad, guys. That was my bad. My bad. Hey, Train 41 just dropped off his first load of wheat, and he's now crossing the mega bridge, one of our mega bridges, to now go pick up wheat again, the second time. I know, it's crazy. Okay. Meanwhile, I need this guy. Yep, thank you. So, for now, I mean, the DLC was only $10, right? So, I mean, for $10, you got 3 new challenge maps, we got some new vehicles, all the things. And yeah, you could say, well, I can just go on the workshop and I could download maps and vehicles like crazy. But, I mean, it's all about support, right? So, you know, these are official maps, which are from them, different challenges and stuff like that. So I guess that's the way you got to look at it, right? Noko, what's up? I hope it's all good in the neighborhood. So yeah, I'm for the $10. Listen, you just missed that last train. Are you gonna miss this one too? Yes, because you're not paying attention. Well, darn it. Here, let's go. Get out of here. Do the things. Yeah, I'll put you up on the screen now. Let's go see what Train 41's doing here for a second. Okay. So he is... Wow, look at all the wheat happening here. These guys are ready to go, right? So he's going to pick up a bunch of wheat. Yeah, do that, dude. This guy's picking up wheat. Yeah, that's what we want, guys. Maybe I should have put like 15 trains on this. He's just dropped off. That's awesome sauce. That's good. In a way, yes, I did expect more trains there. Okay, so Train 41 is making his way up. Train 45, where's he at? Okay, he's not come off the tracks yet. That's fine. I'm not a woman that can do multiple things at once. That's baloney. All right. Yes, scientifically they say that females can juggle more items at once. But those items have to be, there's more to that science than just making that statement. I just want to point that out. You know, making statements like that is dangerous without a lot of context, right? And besides, it turns out I actually can do a fair amount, by the way. That's how I have all the gift of the things that I can do. Okay, so this should be very important, right? Yeah, I mean, this guy's very important to us. That guy's not important to us anymore. The new train I just kicked out here is very important. This guy, 46, is very important. So, this guy is now very important. Is he going to get all the bread? So he drops off. He's getting 34 out of 36 breads. He got 34 bread. Now, that's because when he first came up, he, of course, these guys would have to be running. And, of course, we're having a transport problem, right? Well, of course we are, because if we didn't have transport problems, thanks, Transport Fever 2, I see he's... I really wish Transport Fever 2 would just behave itself. Listen, put this train on here for once and be on time. There you go. Look at you go. Okay, 47. You're important now. Congratulations. As we now have our first bread coming back on this line. Do all the things. Max, have you played Big Ambitions? I have not. I seen a few players playing it. I don't know. I don't know if it's my kind of game or not. You know, I mean, it's like anybody else, right? Everybody has their own types of games they'll play. In fact, I've been actually, and this is going to sound weird, I've actually been on a Project Zomboid kick for the last 3 days. I can't get enough of that game, right? And again, why would that be? Right? It doesn't sound like a game I would be interested in, but the logistics of it, right? The hunting down of the stuff, the crafting, all the things, I'm definitely on that. Well, of course, Train 41 is profitable. Why wouldn't it be? I mean, we're talking here like that's not a thing. Listen, waiting for free path. Yeah, keep going, dude. Yeah, we're gonna have to add more signals here. It's gonna get crazy. All right, well, he's got a little more space going on here now, so hopefully he'll behave himself. Okay, that's fine. Off we go. Yeah, hopefully he'll, that will space him out a little bit. Where is Train 41? Train 41 is not even close, dude. Where's Train 47 at? He's about to pass the thing. Put another train on there, you goof. Train 48. So, do that. Okay, awesome. Thank you very much for playing. 48 is up on the number board. You betcha. Let's see. Yes, so for $10, yeah, I mean, you know, they didn't add hundreds of new vehicles or whole new scenarios or anything like that. But for $10, we got 3 new maps with extra challenges. We did get, you know, a dozen new types of vehicles. And we'll see what it's like, right? But yeah, now and then back to the Big Ambitions. Yeah, I kind of watched a couple of people playing it, and then it was like, boom! Look at that! He just made a bucket load of money for dropping off 36 bread. Gotta like it. Yeah. So I've been actually kind of been on this whole Zomboid watch kick for the last couple of days, and it's all around. Again, it's kind of got that logistic survivability thing that I like, right? Which is kind of what got me into Icarus. Icarus is not a logistics game in terms of what I play, but I don't know. It's got the Minecraft feel to it, and of course, a lot of people know that I originally got on YouTube 13 years ago. My anniversary coming up in less than a week, by the way, playing Minecraft, right? And trust me, there was no OBS or any of that junk 13 years ago. It was a lot harder of a deal to make videos. So, nevertheless, you know, it's got that crafting vibe that I like. You know, it's kind of like my offshoot thing, and I must admit, I don't know if I would ever play Project Zomboid, but I do enjoy. Did I just hear Minecraft? Yeah, of course. I've played tons of Minecraft. I got started on YouTube on Minecraft. many, many years ago. But nevertheless, it's got that crafting element that I kind of dig it. You know, that I kind of dig, right? What are you doing, dude? Okay, so where is this train? All right, so this train's coming up. This train's coming down. All right, so I am going to put this other train on here. So train 49 is about to go on. Oop, like so. But that will be it. I can sell the other 2 trains. So these 2 trains we can sell because the other train's going to get here. Okay, so how many trains did we end up with this on this line? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? 10 trains. Really? I was sure I was going to need 13. That's because I was sloppy with the spacing. Anyway, nevertheless, I'm assuming this is making me money. Train gate. Yeah, $6 million worth of money, dude, and growing. You bet. Because that's a thing. Now, what is Gateshead doing for food? They are really upset with me. They are so not happy. I mean, these guys were getting like a lot more food than that at one time, and now they're not. I feel really bad for them. Hopefully that improves. Now, not to say it can't improve. We can always slam more trains on here, right? Because like this guy coming in here now, right? Yeah, come on. All right. Yeah, so he just sold $2.5 million of that crazy bread, right? I mean, that's just crazy talk. So $2.5 million, you gotta like that. That's a win. Yes, finally, this guy figured out, hey, I have transport. I can do that. Duh. No wonder. This guy, he just made me $3 million bringing grain down here. Yes, I love it. Meanwhile, what are you doing? You're only dragging back 48 grain here, dude. What's going on here? Are you not working fast enough? Are you not working hard enough? What's going on here? 84 to 200. No. Yeah, we're transporting all the grain. You should be spitting more of it out. How about you do that, mister? Yeah, I want you to be... Yeah, yourself, whatever. I want more delivered. Gosh darn it. Like, give me a break. Transport's 100%, so you should be stuffing it out there until you're blue in the face. Meanwhile, these guys are like, yeah, we're gonna make all the monies. We're just making all the monies. Yeah, we're making all the monies. Yes, so I can see this is going to be a little bit up and down all the time because these guys are losing their money. Because, you know, I got silly foolishness going on like that. Just do all the things, guys. And then I'll have to put even bigger trains on there because, of course, these guys are going to want even more bread because that's a thing. All right, well, that's one of the two lines. That took me an hour, a little over an hour, right? I'm sure they'd forgive you if you gave them brick. You think? I don't know. It's hard to say. Yeah. I mean, they might forgive me. I'm just resting here for a minute. It appears my IBS may be acting up here for a second, so I'm just kind of waiting to see what it's doing. Well, we'll let this bed in for a minute. We're letting time move on. There's no real rush here, right? So we're just going to see what my IBS does here for a minute and see if it's going to give me any real hassle. Because, I mean, I got another food line to replace, right? You know, these guys, they are going to want, like, I mean, they're getting a lot of bread. They're going to be really upset if I tear that bread line out. How much money is that line making me? Well, it makes me $500,000 a year, right? So, and the funny part is that the extra is still running. The extra line is still running for these guys, right? They're the guys that have to keep bringing the extra grain because these guys don't do enough. So it's funny that they're actually still making me money. That's actually kind of entertaining in a way. So do you want to actually talk upgrade? Let's do a few upgrades. Well, the bottom and that was one of the things I noted. This new valley thing they got going on here. I mean, the valley looks really nice, and then up here looks so bland. like, couldn't we do something about the plateau to give it some character, right? I mean, you know, not to say you just want to throw a bunch of trees around, but I don't know. It just seemed like it was so, like down here, it's like they got all this character, right? You've got all this valley happening and all the things, and then it's like, well, I don't understand, right? Like, I don't understand. So it's like, it's just a bit of a bummer. It's just a bit of a bummer, I guess, that the plateau itself is a little bit blandish. It's kind of funny. I did keep the food trucks running. I didn't get rid of the food trucks until I actually started the trains. I kept them running to the very last minute. Now, the reason I got rid of the trucks just as I was starting the trains is because if the trains didn't see any demand for Gateshead at all, then that wouldn't have been good, right? So you can't really keep the trucks running while you try to have the trains running, because the trains will see that the town's already getting deliveries and just not make any money, right? Yeah, like even different ground color probably would have done something, right? That would have made sense. That's for sure. But I mean, yeah, everybody, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually try to replace these fuel lines down here. So let's see if we can't do a little bit of upgrading down here. Listen, what do you got down here? So we got the fuel train Ken. That's a thing. And we got the brick line. Now, again, because these guys share a line, we got to do both these guys at the same time. So that's a thing. So let's pause up here for just a second. Don't get me wrong. The 260s, I mean, they've been making me money hand over fist, but they're looking a little rusty. They're looking a little rusty. They've seen better days. And so I think we're going to replace those. Let's see what we can do about those. So manage the vehicles. Replace all the vehicles with... Now, what do we got here? Well, that goes 80, but I mean, the tract effort here is amazing. The power and the traction effort. They'll only go 80, but I mean, they'll go 80, right? And they're $4 million. Holy smokes, I can't afford that. What are you talking about? Let's do the 442s down here. I did the 10-wheelers up top. I'll do the 442s down here. So right now they've got 8 tank cars. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to do 10 tank cars down here. So we're going to replace all them. Boom! Look at that. How do you spend $42 million? That's how you do it. Let's see. And then for the brick trains, we'll manage those vehicles. Replace trains, 442s, and these guys need 6 gondolas, but we're actually going to give them 7. And then we got to give them 7 state cars. All right, we're going to see how that goes. Done. All right, let's listen, dude. You should have a look at one of your new trains that you just spent like a lot of money on. All right, and hope that they keep making a lot of money because they got to pay for themselves now. I know, right? Holy smokes. Yeah, so kick that on there. So here we go. Brand new 442s. We'll go have a look at my new 10-wheelers here in a minute as well. As we come underneath the oil lines. Yes, that is for the, I think it's for the oil. These guys don't look like, I mean, these guys are, brick. Yeah, these are brick trains. So that must have been the oil line that went over. Or was that, oh, that was the passenger line. That was the passenger line that went overhead. That's fine. The passenger line doesn't share lines with the freight trains, so we're perfectly all right. There goes the passenger trains now. I could make the texture. I could do the texture on the land. Right now, I'm just looking to see if I'm going to be able to continue here because I got an ice pack on my stomach, but I'm in a lot of discomfort here at the moment, so I may have to end up here shortly. But I'm going to see what happens here. We're going to ride these trains first. Gosh darn it! train number 1, right? I got to see, I got to kind of let these try and bed in here for a minute now that I've replaced these trains and see if we don't make any money on them, right? And then the other thing I'd like to do is upgrade the passenger line service, which is now actually making $2 million. $2.8 million, actually. That's scary. Wow. That's pretty good, actually. So, here, let's put train 1 over here for a second. Let's bring up that line. Like, what do we got going on here for trains? I mean, all the trains are full. So, if I put faster trains on there, we should make money? I mean, this is a bit of a gamble, but I'm all about gambling sometimes. And if not, I'll replace them and put the lower ones back on. So manage the vehicles. Yeah, so what are we going to put on here now, Max? Okay, so are we going to go 442s with 6-axle passenger cars? I mean, it does make sense. I mean, you're not going to use the heavyweights, dude. You haven't got the train to haul them. I mean, you won't have the train to haul this for another some years yet. So let's go with the 442s. 3 cars, right? Because that now takes us from 48 to 60 capacity. So let's replace that. Boom. And we'll see if we can... and, of course, that also helps us with our speed issue. We'll see if we actually make any money on that. Where's our first train on that? 6 out of 60. Well, you're not definitely making me any money, dude. 6 out of 60 is nothing. Meanwhile, hopefully we do make some money here at some point in time, or this is going to be a really bad tragedy. It's going to be a heroic tragedy of things. No, I've had an IBS condition for about 35 years. It's a little unknown as to what causes the problem, and sometimes it will settle down on its own. You know, I've seen experts and all the things, but so I mean, if it settles down here, I have ice packs and stuff that sometimes I can get it to settle down, and then it just behaves itself. So that's what I'm doing right now. If I can get it to settle down enough, then you know it'll be just like 15 minutes from now, it won't be a thing, and it'll be all right. But at the same time, if it doesn't settle down, then you know sometimes I got to go rest for a bit. All the things, but it's not doing too bad actually at the moment. So I'm kind of hoping it's doing a thing to say, hey, you know what? You know, I just needed a little bit of adjustment. I just needed to make some adjustments to get through the whole track of the things, and I'm gonna carry on. And I'm like, yeah, you should do that. Okay, so let's see. Brick Rail Cam is making me $10 million. $10 million. Okay, you're good. Fuel Train, $12 million. Farm Train, $10 million. Yeah. I'm tired. That's it. Well, I'm retired. Okay, so we are actually making money. What about that passenger service? Okay, now we're losing money again. Gosh darn it, guys. Really? You know, you could have, yeah, like you guys could have made me happy, you know, if you just kept making money. Anyway, whatever. We'll give them a little time. These guys just tend to be a little fussy at times, but we'll give them a little time to see if they can't make me some money. Okay, let's see. One of the reasons why we increased the fuel train so much, by the way, was because we wanted to take some of the fuel coming back, and we wanted to start delivering to this town. That's a thing. So let's try and sneak that in while I'm running this ice pack all over me. Really? Are we in the airports now? Is it 19? Like, are we that far in that we can do an airport? I mean, airports are a lost cause, right? I mean, I don't know what it is about this game and airports, but I mean, now cargo planes make you money. I mean, if you're using cargo planes, you're good to go, right? But unfortunately, passenger planes just aren't very good in this game. Have something in the side sometimes. Have not had anything in a long time. Yeah, well, again, mine's acted up for many decades. It goes on and off and all the things, and yeah, I just don't think about it too much. The fuel is not worth it. What do you mean the fuel's not worth it? The fuel's making all kinds of money. I love money. Money is awesome. Once your passengers realize they have nice trains, they'll start demanding more. Yeah, now that I'm not just sticking them in modified boxcars, you mean, right? Like, they're actually going to like me. Now, the other thing, of course, is these guys are starting to haul a lot more fuel around. I hope this thing can process it fast enough. Because this is the only one we have down here. Oh, yeah, we have lots of capacity. So, yeah. Keep going, guys. Do the things. I want all the things. Let's check this out to make sure this is running all right. Yeah, you're still doing all right. Let's hope that continues. Gee whiz. Okay. So I am going to actually try to connect this town and see if we can't get a little gas over here. So play on, player. Play on. So streets. Things. That can come out, and this can come over. This can go up a couple just to make it look like a real bridge, like a real grown-up bridge, like for real cars. $16 million. What the heck did I just build? That's crazy. Oh, look, we now have a town demanding new stuff. That was crazy talk. $16 million. You're crazy, game. I'm gonna try that again. Okay, look. $10 million. Wow. I mean, okay. Wow, I can't believe I just spent $10 million on a road. That's crazy. Anyway, sure. Road. $10 million. Holy smokes. We're going to come right up here. Somewhere's around here. And then do the thing like that. And now we're going to cross this train track. Somewhere's around here. And then turn like that. Okay. Now, in this station here, I need to put in a second depot. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. And let's put in a second line for this. And new line. Dark green. Okay, I'll go with that. You forgot the other half of the town, dude. So, you got to put that in too, right? All right. Wow, fuel's all on the back side of town. All right, that's interesting. So we're going to do it that way. Now, for that new line thing, add the station, do that, and this is going to be called fuel truck Ved. Sure, works for me. Ved. You're gonna add some vehicles to that? Sure I am. We'll just do a couple of the Benzes, right? Let's just do like 10 Benz. Do that way, and then we'll do the things. Add that to the fuel truck Ved. There. Hopefully. Now this will take a little time for the game to catch up on, right? But what should happen is that even more demand is going to be demanded. And of course, hopefully these guys can get a little gas to go to that other town. I don't expect this to make me any money right away, but we'll see what happens. Gee, what's up? I hope it's all good in the neighborhood. Aw, yeah, that's for sure. Now, so we're gonna see if we can't sneak a truck line to sneak some fuel over to them guys, and we'll keep that siding up there just for a minute to see what's gonna happen with that, right? Hopefully it works out right. And look at this, Mr. Brick Rail Cam, of course, is hauling back brick. How fast is he going? I wish he was going a little faster, but I guess that's a thing. Speed is, all relative. As long as they're all doing that same speed, then they're not jamming each other up. That's all that's important. Very long time no see. You betcha. And all the things. You know. Now we got to check out. Are we gonna do the other? Are we gonna do the? We're gonna do this other thing today? I don't know. Ken is like really upset that you're not delivering more, taking more trucks from them. Did you want to fix that? Well, I can. I was really kind of hoping. Listen, you guys are doing a really good job here, guys. Listen, hold on a sec. Listen, we're gonna upgrade these guys. Manage vehicles, upgrades. Give them 9 capacity. 9 capacity. Yeah, let's go for the big stuff. Boom. Man, are they ever gonna love that? All right, there you go. Yeah. Remember, that's right. Remember to like it. Gotta like. You gotta love me. You gotta really love me. Okay. Now, are we gonna convert this other farm line? Yes. Or are we gonna give these guys fuel that you want to do? That's gonna be the much harder one to do, though. Yep, that's the much harder one to do. Is it? Why is that? Well, you see, we're going to borrow this oil over here, run it on this set of tracks, which we're already running 2 things on. Then we're going to use this here to pick up. The problem is that we only have the one, like fuel conversion. I think we only have 2 of them in the whole game. So let's go to industry statistics. Let's go to products. Yeah, so we only got 2 of these in the whole game. The problem is that, yes, I can hook this all up, but because this is the only fuel station on the whole route, when I deliver the extra fuel here, there is a high chance that the other line is going to cannibalize it. Both lines could collapse, right? So we'll see what happens. Finally, I'm not alone to place reminders. Mr. O. And I'm always very appreciative of it, by the way. The Taplin trucks, blah, blah, blah. Okay. 1924. Are we almost close to, like, getting silver rails? I bet you we are. So, I mean, there's a high degree I butcher both of these lines by doing what I'm about to do, right? In fact, I am so concerned about this, I'm actually going to save this, because this could go sideways. I'm going to call this, we'll call this 4. There we go. Done. Yeah, I have a question about Transport Fever. Is it possible to have multiple drop-off points? Like split the load 50%. So, yes, you can have multiple drop-off points. No, or yes, you can do that. Watch this. All right, so let's say I had food, all right, and I wanted the trucks to drop that food off in 2 towns, okay? So let's say I had trucks, I had trucks going from this farm to this bakery, and then I wanted the trucks from this bakery to drop 50% of their food off here, and the other 50% of their food off over here. Okay, to do that, and we'll use this here as the example. To do that, you have to do it under manage line, and you're going to see these little gears. Okay, so we're going to have a look at this, right? So number 1 would be the one we adjust. Under the little gear, okay, I would say, do I want to load or unload? All right, now, I don't know if the unload works, and so maybe you can't do this. I know load, like loading, you can actually use sliders to say load only so much, but unfortunately it looks like the unload doesn't allow that. That's really a bummer because, well, I mean, if you leave the check mark on there, it's not going to hurt anything. They're not going to load bread. I mean, you could just leave the check mark there, but so I would recommend you do this. You'd have to take all the other check marks out, right? Because you only want bread being dropped off here, right? And take all the other check marks out, and then leave both check marks in and set this to 50% and see if that works. Now, unfortunately, it does look like that only works for the load side and not the unload side, but if you leave the check mark in, set it to 50%, maybe it's smart enough to think, oh, okay, I'll unload 100%, but then reload 50% of it back, and then it will take the other 50% down somewhere else. That would be my best guess, right? I would say that's how you would have to handle that. But this gear, and then you would get rid of all the other check marks for this bread, and then just leave both of them in, and then set this to 50%. So what I would hope would happen is it would unload all the bread, and then pick 50% of it back up and take off to the other town, right? And then hopefully you'd be able to do it. Where's another good example I could try that? Unfortunately, I don't have a good example of trying that. My best attempt to try it would be this, because I have fuel being delivered here, but the problem is the trains drop this off directly. It's not being delivered by truck, and then I could try and deliver 50-50, right? So that's the unfortunate part. That's the best I could do for you, right? Is to try and use that gear to filter it for 50% and see what happens. That would be my go. So are you gonna try this fuel line now, Max? Yes, I am gonna try it. I am gonna probably pay for it, but I'm gonna try it. Okay, I think you're crazy. So all right, we're not using that road for the farm anyway, so this can come out. Yeah, poofity. Do that. How you gonna get a train in here, Max? You already got a bunch of crazy train lines going here. You know that's gonna really upset somebody, right? Yeah. Sure. I mean, this is fine. This is perfectly fine. We're gonna do this maneuver. Give that a shot. Yeah, I've been wondering about this for a long time. Kind of exhausting to have two lines just to split the load, but I'll try. Yeah, and that's what I would... So, I can't really demonstrate it now because I've already destroyed one of the lines. I had two farm lines doing these two towns by truck, and I also had a third line bringing extra stuff up, but you got to kind of play around. That would be my best guess. If I was to try and do it, that's how I would try to do it, is I would try to set it up so as I could run that 50% and then see if it would actually drop it back off that way. It's kind of like a glitch in the matrix saying, yeah, I'm going to deliver 100% of my load, and then I'm going to take 50% and put it back on the truck. Because I mean, you know, hey, if that works, great. You know, I'll take it. Sometimes you gotta twist the game to the way you need to think to make a win out of it, people. That's how it works. Commands. The bot commands for this channel are blah blah blah. Are they? All right, there you go. So that's, well, I guess that's what it does. Nightbot, of course, tends to follow his own rules anyway, because we know that. Gosh darn it. Let's put in... listen, you can probably keep this running low gear, as long as you're really careful here, Max. Yep. Yeah, you can probably keep this running in low gear. Do that, do this, do that. Remove this. Alright, that should work out. At least the trains won't get upset for a minute. Anyway, let's get a station on that. And do this. Turn this. Do. Wow. Look at the land grabbing going on here. Okay. Listen, are you going to be able to, like, maybe pull something off down here where you could get that station to touch? Because, I mean, that's just ridiculous, Max. Okay. It's fine. Like, do you want to try and get something to work here? And then maybe try and get that oil station to hook up like that? Well, it would be kind of nice if we could get that to work, wouldn't it? Especially if you could keep that on the screen so you could see them train tracks. Okay, do that. Do this. Somewhere's right there. Okay, yep. Do that. Now, can I get a road down here fast enough to make this work? Because I doubt he's in range. No, he's not. So, streets. Okay, I just had to find out where your edge was, dude. Make this happen. Boop. Are you in range now? No. How close are we? Really, really close, dude. Like, really close. Like, so close. Like, are you serious? Are you serious that we're not in range? Look at that. Oh, come on. That's in range. You can see the little dashing of the line things. It's full of baloney. That's full of baloney. I know it is. I mean, that is so close to being in range. You can't get any closer than that. Whatever. I'm going to get you in range, mister. Give me the nice road. Yeah. Give me the really nice roads. Yeah, give me all the contact touch points. Yeah. Yeah, you want to play dirty with me, mister. We're going to do all the nice roads now. Yeah. Do this. Okay, are you in range now? Yes. Take that. Smart aleck game. Okay, cool. The schedule. I don't think I've updated that in forever. I'll tell you right now. Maybe have an extra drop-off point if it doesn't work, like a cargo hub. Yeah, now, I mean, I used to do cargo hubs all the time. That is something I haven't done in a while. I've done a lot of point-to-point in Transfer Fever 2, but it's been a long time since I've done a cargo hub. My most famous cargo hub is, well, I'd have to build it here, but I mean, I've had like a 24-point cargo hub with 24 train lines coming into it. You know, I mean, I've done some really fancy cargo hubs in time. That being said, I haven't done a cargo hub in a while. You know what? I think on the next map, I'm going to do a cargo hub. I don't know. Now, there's 2 other maps that came with this DLC. I don't know which map I'll use to do that, but I think I'll try and do a cargo hub with the next one. Because I haven't done a cargo hub in quite some time. And, yeah, I must admit, I kind of missed doing those. So, considering the cargo hubs I came up with were, like, crazy monstrous, because that's, of course, it's me, and that's what I do. But, yeah, I haven't done a cargo hub. You know, like, I mean, like I said, Transport Fever 1 is where I did my most famous cargo hubs. Because, again, the problem with Transport Fever 2 is it gets really silly with trying to figure out how everything's connected. It's not very good at it. Just ordered a new perfume. It's so nice. Okay. There you go. Oh, it's still the Party Pineapple schedule. Yeah, that schedule is really old, dude. I'm probably going to take that command off of Nightbot just because I just don't have enough time. Well, you got to remember, that was done before I had the Discord server, so I think what I would do there is I would actually change the link to be the Discord server link and maybe into the schedule area is probably what I would do. Yeah. Look at that. Wow, Nightbot. Look at you go. It's been added successfully. Really? Wow, aren't we all getting fancy now? Holy smokes. Making his job easier. Yeah, he's putting in an automated command to make his job easier now. Holy smokes. Okay, listen, you got to finish this train line, dude. You know, so as we can see if we're blowing this stuff up today. All right. So this oil is the one you want. But the problem is that it's way up here on a hill. You need this oil too. Wow. Okay. How's that going to work? Well, you see, we're going to do a thing. Are we? Well, you sound so excited about that. Well, I am. There's excitement here. there's a lot of excitement here. I was going to try and use the same station, but I think we'll just go for. I think we'll just do. We'll do something more simple, simplified. Listen, put the road in for this first dude. Is this where the road is? No. The road's got to come in here somewhere, like that. And then the station for this can swing around this way. Has been deleted successfully. Wow. Okay. Done with the schedule. Let me tell you. Look at you go with all your professionalism. And listen, if you could tell Nightbot to stop messing around with the icons, I would really like that. Because I keep telling him, and he's not listening to me. Anyway, nevertheless, done with the schedule. All done with the schedule. Okay. Well, as long as we didn't blow anything up, I'm perfectly fine. Okay. So let's do that. So you're gonna grab from this oil, and then drag it and bring it to here. Then you're gonna grab from this oil and take it to there. Then you gotta take that oil down to this depot and pray to goodness that this doesn't blow up on you. Wow, okay. You like picking the extra challenges, don't you, Max? Well, I mean, I wouldn't call it the extra challenges. You gotta like a challenge every once in a while. I don't think that's a bad thing. Why? What's going on here? Oh, okay, he's full of grain. I was gonna say, why doesn't that guy have a lot of grain on him? I was gonna lose my mind here in a second. So now you've got to get this. You know what? Why do you try? Let's do this. Okay, I'm going to make a slight change here, actually. Everything is fine in the world. Okay, yep. Poof. So down here a little bit. Back up here just a wee bit. And let's see. Somewhere's around here. Let's try this. Where's that station at? Yeah, okay, yeah, somewhere around here we're gonna try this. Alright. Okay, do that. Now, I want to take this, and I want to connect it to that. Okay, what are you trying to do? Heck no, I don't want you to do that. I want you to do... Come on, figure it out. There you go, that's what I want you to do. Are you going to be able to do 2 lines on that? I don't think so. Alright, then before you do that, I'm going to do this. Okay, and then I'm going to add the outside line to this, because that's the only way this is going to work. Yay, it's 1925! We get high-speed rail. All the things. Figures. I ate a sad taco today. It's not possible without on the chat side. Yeah, it's alright. I didn't think it was. It's a sad taco. I went all the way to town to cut my hair and favorite hairdresser. It was closed down. Oh no! What? How did that happen? Really? Is that a thing? Like they closed your hairdresser down? Like just like that? Like, was it there like 2 months ago? Like, that's really a bummer. I'm feeling for you, dude. Now that, I mean, hairdressers are very personal, right? I mean, you know, they're the ones you trust with all the things. So I can understand that, dude. I feel your pain. I feel so much pain for you already. Because hairdressers, right? That's a thing. Down, down, down. Oh, come on. All right, I'll take that. Thank you very much. It's a little unfortunate I had to go down 4, but all right. Okay, do that. Now, the reason I'm doing it this way is just to avoid a little bit of cross traffic here, right? This oil line, the oil line itself is Really? You want to give me that much of a hard time? Give me a break. There we go. Yeah, no, plug into that, would you? Thank you. All right. The oil line itself, yes, we're going to be boring some other track here anyway, but this just cuts down a little bit of cross traffic. There we go. That's why I took that extra extension out and just made it its own extension instead. But see, once we get here, I've got to have it borrow this main line to go down this way, right? Because we got to go to this way to this fuel depot. So, I mean, there's all kinds of challenges to be had here every minute. You bet. I actually need this thing to come underneath this bridge, like right about there. Yep. Tunnel in action. And then I need you to go this way, dude. All the way up to this oil. Where's this oil? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Yeah, I need this oil. I need this oil to, like, line up to there. All right, that's fine. Is it? Is it really fine? Because let me tell you, looks pretty far away. Well, I mean, it is fine. I mean, we're gonna tuck some of this up because this looks ugly. But I mean, it's fine, right? Where is the oil? The oil is right there. Yeah, drag that to about there, dude. We'll not bridge this stuff. This little bridge can exist, though. It looks cute in some sort of fashion. So it can stay. These can go. And that's going to cost you 1.2 million. That's perfectly fine. We're actually making more money than I'm spending anyway. So it doesn't really matter anymore. You know, you can only spend the money so fast. And when you can't spend it fast enough, it's all good in the neighborhood after that. Okay, and look, I can put that ice pack away now because my stomach's feeling better. I like that, let me tell you. I like that. So, yes, that works out well. Okay, and then you got to put a train station in for this. Yep. All right. Rotate it this way. And then come back this way a little bit. All right. All the things right about here somewhere. Sure, I'm all right with that. Let's put a road in here just to connect it up. Ooh, now we're actually, yeah, it's 1925 all over now. No more dirt roads. The dirt roads are gone, people. Look, these guys want brick. Oh my goodness. Well, maybe they can have brick one day, but it's not today. It's not today, people. Let's go back to this. Back to this. So, do that. Sure. And then we'll drag you up to here, and then have you come out like this. Done. Okay, so you can pick up the oil and take it down here. And then you got to come out of here, right? You got your cross track in there, yep. And then you got to come back down here, and actually, I got to finish putting this track in. Right to there. Nice. Now I need you to come down here, and then this is where I need you to, like, split off and do things, dude. I need you to come up here. But then what happens is he's got to leave here and go down that way. Okay. Wow, the intersection here is going to get amazing in a minute. Let me tell you. It's going to be awesome. Yup. All right, so you got to do that. Okay, you got to do this. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, wow, look at the ugliness on that, Max. That's not good in any kind of context. No, it's not, is it? Yeah, that's really bad, actually. What do you want to do about that? Well, I don't got a plan. Not yet. Well, we could do this. Are you going to hate yourself for this? I could. That's why I paused the game. I paused the game because this could get really ugly. But this could be the only way we pull this off. So I need to click that. No, don't destroy it. There's a lot of oil there. Configure it. Tracks. Yeah, put that on there. Second set of platforms on the other side. Oh, nice misclick on that one, Max. That's awesome. Yeah, get rid of that. Put this back on. Now, what are those passenger platforms? No, that was a cargo platform. All right, never mind. Just looked weird. Okay. I haven't had my hair. I haven't cut my hair from 2001. Yup. Okay. I need this rail. I need this track to go up here now. And then I need this to come off of here like this. And do that. I need some signals in here. Do that. Do that. Do this. And do this. All right. Please tell me you got this right. I don't know. No, not yet. You haven't gotten this right yet, because Station 3 needs to go to Platform 2. There you go. You're all right. Now, just to explain what I'm doing here, so we're going to try, and this is a hard question mark. We're going to try to swing this track up and around this plateau. Is that going to work? It might, but we're working from a really strong low point here. My best shot at it is probably going to be start from here and then come off this way and start jacking up big time. Right about there. Yep, and see what happens. Okay, can I get this train track to cooperate with me? I don't know. This is going to get really dicey. Holy smokes. Yeah, down. Yeah, this is where you were supposed to click the other thing, Max. You remember how you forget to do that every once in a while? Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that guy trying to take off into space. He thought he was cool. Can you click on that? Collision. What's the collision part? That track there is the collision part. Okay, I agree. Can I get it to come back here? Alright, so come with me. Oh, come on. Where's the collision now? Are you still trying to hug that track, are you? You really want to hug that track? Really? Okay. Sure. All right. Well, let's do that then. Since you want to do that. Do that. Now, can we do this turn? Come on. You want to let me do this turn? I can see it already. Make this happen. There it is. I knew you would let me do this turn if I encouraged it enough. Sure. I'm going to take that. That's $500,000. I mean, we got the money, so let's spend it. Let's do it. There we go. All right. Guess what? Now you're going to do something even crazier than that. I'll tell you right now. I have a ponytail in when I was 38. That's funny. You know, it's funny you mentioned about the haircut there, Noko, because I actually recently got a haircut myself. I didn't cut my hair since basically, I think I cut it once the pandemic hit in early 2020, and I got it cut once at the end of 2020, and then I didn't cut it again until about what is this, March? I didn't cut it until about 3 months ago, and I had a bucket load of hair. I had so much hair, and then I don't know, I just got tired of it one day and got it cut. Got it all cut off. That was the thing I did. So, yes, I can understand the whole thing about the hair cutting experience. That's for sure. Now, you're getting awfully excited running this track around here, Max, but this wasn't what you wanted to do. No. Take that out. You need to get this track on there. Is that a thing you can do? Well, we're going to try. It's not an easy thing to do, I'll tell you that. Yeah, like, he's not happy about that at all, right? What do you mean construction's not possible? It's possible. Anything is possible, dude. I've heard a lot of things about being not possible. You know, they tell me all the time things aren't possible. But you're really going to tell me things aren't possible, aren't you? Yep. All right. No. Keep all the things nice and flat. All the things. Right. I need you to do some. No. Don't touch that. Stop touching the thing. All right. Look. Do this. Do this. Now, yeah, I want you to do, yeah, come on, figure this out. There we go. Yeah, figure that out right there. Now, this is a cheat. Well, it's not a cheat. It's just we're manipulating the track to do a thing for me. Okay, now I need you to do this. No, construction is possible. I know it's possible. I'm about to make it possible. Watch me making it possible. Don't you dare argue with me, mister. I have made things possible like this for a long time. You just don't want to play right. Oh yeah, listen. All right, just a second. I will take this out. All right. We'll try again. You're so close to making it, dude. You're so close. You can do it. You can do it. Yeah. Sure I can. We can do it. You just don't want to do it directly. And I don't want you doing it like that either, dude. Because look at the downhill, look at the slope you got going on there. First of all, like, why is construction not possible? Because you want to put in some crazy bridge, and I don't want you doing that at all. So just do that. Do this, and then I want you to. Yep. Where's my train track? Yeah, there we go, dude. Oh, okay. What are you doing? Game. Oh, you were probably auto saving. Is that what you were doing? All right. Yeah, do that. All right, and then yeah, do this. And now this is something else is about to happen here, by the way. So just to follow the path, you know what? It's going to be easier if I just draw the path out when I do the pathing lines for the tracks. And I apologize for not talking too much in the last couple minutes. I'm just really focused. It's a lot of focus going on here. Because there's a lot of hill play going on here, right? There's a lot of hill play going on here. And in fact, we got to do a couple of crazy things like this. No, don't destroy the tracks. The next thing I got to do is this maneuver. Yeah, this is a thing. If I move that signal, you'll be happy, right? Okay. No, just Yeah, take the signal out of there, dude. I need to do this. This will all make sense soon. TM. There we go. Yeah, nice big turn. Nice big turn there, dude. Nice big turn. Yes, in fact, I'm so happy with this turn. Right there. No, you don't need a bridge, you goof. Yes, we'll take that. Now, I need this. Now, this is where I need a track to go underneath. I need this. I need this to come off of here somehow. You're probably going to have the best luck doing this right about here. Yep. And now, this is going to be awesome. So, what we're going to do is we want this track to come off of here like this. No, I want you to stay on the flat, dude. In fact, even start working your way down a little bit would be nice. And the reason is because we're about to make the biggest massive turn ever. So this track has to come up underneath all this. No, before you do that, dude, just do this. There we go. And now I need him to swing all the way around here and do that. Look at that. He's going to do it no problem. Aw, yeah. That's exactly what I want him to do. That's perfect, dude. Man, I couldn't have planned that any better. That actually worked out so good. So good. Awesome. All right. Ask. You want to play with yes and no answers? Ask a ball question. Yeah, I definitely got a junction going on here, right? Wait till you see me hook this all up. It's gonna be awesome. But now you've got to avoid this because when you design this, Max, you didn't design this to allow for a throughput. Okay. Maybe you should have kept this line buried until over here, but that would have been really dumb. But what you could do, yeah, I got an idea. Yep, I got an idea. Of course I do. I got an idea. All right. We're gonna do this. No, I don't need to do it that way. What I need to do is I need to expand this by one track, and I need to expand that by one track and shuffle things over a little bit. Sure. Yeah, but it's a lot easier if you just take this track all the way down there, dude. It'll be so much easier if you do it that way. That's true. This isn't ultra modern realistic, but it's not out of the ordinary either. Sure, that will work. We're gonna take this down here. Now, how are you gonna make this work here, Max? Well, you see, I gotta get a thing. I gotta get this thing to. I gotta get it. I gotta get a thing. I don't think I can make that work. I can make it work on the other side because the loading and unloading station is on this side. If it was on the other side, I could make this work no problem. I think the problem here is I can't make this work here. So do you want to just try and get over this little problem, or what do you want to do? Well, no, because we got some bridging stuff going on here, and that would be really nice if we could avoid that. How do you take care of that then, Max? I don't know. Let me think about it for a second. Is there a train in here already? Yes, there is. Listen, I need you to get out of here, dude. Yeah, scoot for a minute, would ya? I'm about to make a really big mess. I need you out of here. Like, yeah, scoot. Okay, so, oh, no. Oh, darn it. No, right, fine. Listen, you can come in. You can come in and drop off too. I really wish you wouldn't, but you're going to. Getting the timing on this right is going to be really hard. Okay. All right. Yeah, go on. Get out of here. Okay, scooch. All right, done. All right, so... Eek. Yes. All right, so this is fine. This is perfectly fine. You know what you just done, right? Yeah. What did you do? I just blew up the whole train station. Really? Wow. That's probably not the best idea this week. Well, not really. But some things have to be done. And there's not much I can do about that. All right. So what's your plan? Well, that's a little hard to explain. So I got to get a station in here temporarily. Somewhere's around. All right. Well, why don't you... No, you can't put that in there. Well, you got to put it in there. All right, do that. Okay. Now, take this. All right, so now you're going to have to do the things. You got to configure this station. You got to take this out. Yeah, we're going to take this out. Take that out. Take that out. Take this out. You need tracks. All the things. You know, I put in the high-speed tracks because, you know, boy, that's going to be some close coming out of there, but that's all right. We'll make that work. Put the older tracks back in on this side for now. And then put the platforms in on this side. And then cargo buildings. Now you gotta put... all right, you gotta put the platforms on this side. Now can I put in the cargo buildings? Yes. You can put the cargo buildings in now. And 30, 80, blah, blah, blah. I mean, that's a really big cargo building. But it's going to look awesome, dude. And we want all the cargo, right? All the cargo. So now you're going to try. You got to try and now hook this train line into this. Something like that. And then out this side, I need to hook this train line into this because we got to use this crazy bridge. And you can't afford to be doing this like any other way. Somewhere's around there. And then try to come across this here like that. Yup, works for me. All right, then they come across the bridge, do, all the things, and then you're going to come in here, and I need to do the exact same thing I just did over there with this one. It's the exact same thing. No difference. Yeah, you're going to hate me doing this, but you're going to like it. I probably could have just put in, I could have probably just modified the cargo station, but heck, that's no fun. You know, I mean, this is a lot more challenging. Well, because of my dad have never flown before, we're going to revisit a flight simulator where the entire cockpit is rebuilt and it feels like a real pain. All right, Light Flame, have yourself a good one. I'm going to be able to pilot and steer. Okay. That will be entertainment. Sure. Okay. All right, so you're going to put this in here. You got to put some, and then you got to get rid of this thing in the back. Yep. Get rid of that. And then we need tracks on the back of this. All right, and then you need platform again. Yep. Do that. Oh, really? Thanks for misclicking on that one. Okay, there we go. And then this side. And then you gotta put the cargo buildings back in, dude, because that road is going to need them. You bet. Okay. Do a bunch of these because it looks really cool. In fact, I'm actually going to go back to that other station here in a second and fix it up. But before you do that, you're having such a great time running this train track down here. You do realize this guy's got to get back over onto this other side of the track, right? Yeah, I do. Okay, so how are you going to pull that off? Well, I'm going to do this. Yup. Okay. Then something like this, something like that. Do this. Pull this off like this. No, you don't give me collision. You don't need. Come on, get off the collision. I'll give you some collision, mister. Don't you dare give me collision. It must be too hard here. All right, listen, can you try and do it back here just a little bit farther? You can't go too much farther. Okay. Yeah, I need that. Yeah, all right, I'll take it. I'll take that. And then I need you guys. I need you to come out here like this. I need you to do something like this. I need you to connect to that guy right there like that. Perfect. That's exactly what I want. And I realize that looks really goofy, but it's not the first time I've done this. Okay, so now hook this road up, dude. Yeah, this crazy road. There you go. Look at that. Please tell me that still sees that station. Yes, it does. Excellent. Wow. This looks so crazy. Yes, it does. Let me tell you, this is going to be intense. So, do this. Signals. Yep. Stop there. Stop there. Yep. You got to stop there, and then keep going, I guess. Do that. You got to do that. You got to do that. Man, signaling this is going to be crazy. Okay, now you got to finish doing this train track. Okay. Yeah, drag this down here. Oh, this is where you now... is this where we're now going to not spend all the money? Well, yes, that was the plan, wasn't it? Yeah, you were just going to do like yourself a little shoulder, off the cuff shoulder here. Okay, yeah, I agree. So yeah, just back up here for a second there, big guy. We'll do that, and then do this. Excellent. Now you can give yourself some signal here. Do that. You know what? I think I'm actually going to put signal here, and one there, and then, yep. No. Yes, thank you. Holy smokes. The arguments with the signaling people. And then you're going to come across the bridge. We got to replace this bridge, by the way, with our brand new bridges. But that's probably not happening at the moment because I'm already spending well, it's not that I'm not spending lots of money. Let's be realistic here. We're just spending some money, for reasons. Because we're just spending some money, right? This is a happy, friendly afternoon of spending money. It's perfectly fine. There we go. You need to put in a lot more platform on this second station, dude. All right, just a second. All right, platforms, all the things, cargo platforms. There we go. Nice. You got to fix the road up. I know that. You tore the road out, so you better hook this guy into something. There you go. Yes, he's back in business. Thank goodness. Okay, signals. Signals. Signal. Yep, all the things. Yep. This nice little dedicated loopy thing that we got going on here. Okay. Comes around like this. You do that. You're going to do that. You're going to do that. You have to stop there. You got to do that. That and this. And then that to this. Sure. Yep, works for me. This guy's coming up. So we want to do this and this as soon as possible. And then come around this turn like so. Okay, and then he's going to get ready to come on here. We'll stop him there, and then as soon as he comes onto the track, we'll let him go. Okay, yeah, that works for me. Now, we get to run this, like this, all the way down here, and then we can make this work, I think. Where were you taking all this magic to? This town. I'm taking it to this town. Oh, are you? Yeah, I'm taking it to this town. Don't you see it? Yes. Yeah, I guess I see it. Sure. Okay. You do realize you gotta drop it off somewhere, right? Yeah. I'll drop it off here, and then trucks can come out and get it. All right. I guess that's the plan, because you didn't think about that last part, did you? Well, it kind of did slip my mind. Well, okay. So I guess you got no choice but to go this route now, dude, because, time's ticking here, dude. Time's ticking. It's already like 2 hours and 38 minutes in, and that means you're going to have just enough time to get this to work. Listen, now, can you start the game up again? I think we can. This is fixed. This is fixed. Is it? Yes, that is fixed. And this down here is fixed, right? Yes, it is. All right, so that's all fixed. We should be safe to start the game up anyway. Off you go. All right, there you go. So he's off, doing the things. This will allow me to finish up this this track here, and then we'll plug it all in and see what happens. Okay, do that. You're coming into something here really fast here, Max. Do that and do this. All right. So we're gonna drop the oil off here, or we're gonna drop the fuel off. And then he's going to have to leave here and go get oil and then bring it back and then come up to this one and bring it back. Then he's got to go down here and drop it off. Oh, this is going to be awesome. This is going to be so awesome. Put the truck stop in. Let's do that. This, do that. No 30 meters, do the things. Flip, 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 all the stuff. Listen, guys, yeah, put this truck stop in here. Boop, like so. Who wants gas in this town? Let's see. These guys do. These guys want all the gas in town, right? I mean, look at that. There's some serious gas wantage here, right? Okay. Click that. All right. So I'm going to just stick this line in just to get it activated. Oh, thanks, autosave. You knew I could count on you. So we're just going to do that. Do this. And yes, I know. I'm going to have to rename that. Listen, where's your truck stop at? I know you got one. You got to have one. You don't have one? You don't have a single garage up here anywhere. All right, that's fine. Here, give me a garage. Congratulations, guys. Promotion. You now get a garage. I know. Okay, here. Buy vehicles. Buy these trucks. I don't know. Buy 6 of the trucks and stick them all on this line 5 just to get it up and running. Okay, so that'll take care of that. Now you actually got to make the real line. The line of the real things. This is going to be crazy. New line. Can we have it as a hot orange? Is the orange going to be... yeah, no, let's have it as a hot orange. Okay. So we're starting. Oh, you didn't put any signals on this at all, dude. Listen, come back to that in a minute. You got to finish the signals for this. You realize that truck line's not making any money while you do that, right? Well, yeah, but I don't really got much choice. I mean, you know, we gotta do this. Okay, yep, all the things, and then and right here, and sure, we'll put some on the bridge. Put some right here. Put a little bit like that. All the things. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, dude. I mean, you're spending $3,000 a pop here. Probably put like $10 million worth of signals on this thing. Okay, there you go. Look at that. Done. Now you can actually do this line. Line 6. All right, so click to add station. Station 1. Let's see that you don't get confused here by doing that. Okay, so you're going to take that first oil down to here. Look at you go. That's right. That's exactly what I want you to do. Then I'm going to put that signal on there because this is only going to get more confusing for you here shortly. This is where I want you now to come up here. Oh, yeah, see, I knew that was going to happen. That's because you haven't got any signals on this hill. My bad. My bad. Let me go put some signals on it. Gee whiz, Max. Well, you do have one set of signals on it, but he needs more than one set of signals to figure this out because he's not very smart. All right. Well, let's get some signals on there. There we go. All the way up the hill. Do that, do this, and do that. Okay. Go back to your line 6. Yep, right there. Okay, so he's gonna come down this hill. Okay, yep, and then he's got to take that fuel back to the station. All right, back down here. Look at you go. Now, number 8 is to here, and this time he's got to go through his big secret tunnel here, all the way to here. No, he skips that because he just had fuel processed. And now he's going to come all the way to here. Yep. Click, yep. Click on station add. Yeah. All right. I know. Listen, dude. I know he's a little upset. Just relax. So then he has to come out here like this. And now he's going to borrow some of this train track. Come all the way back up here. And now this is where he turns right, and he comes back to here for a third time. There you go. Look at that. And smart. All of a sudden, he's super smart. Look at that. Gee, game, you should have had enough faith in me to figure that out on, like, oh, wait a minute. Whoa. No, game. You don't get to do that maneuver. No. I want you to do that over here. Click on station to add. Yeah, see, you made it there. You know how to do this. You know you can make it up to here. Don't you dare pull that stunt. Oh, I see what the problem is. Darn it. Yup. Okay, just a second. I see what the problem is. Yup. Okay. So... Just a second. I gotta do one more little piece of track. Yep. Yeah, connected it to the wrong side there, big guy. Yeah, it was a great plan. This is exactly what you want. But it's just on the wrong side. You're about to fix that though, right? You betcha. Yep. Okay. So we gotta do this. You gotta do this. And you gotta do this. No, I need you going down, dude. I need you to do down for all the things. Nope, I need you to go down as fast as possible. Too much slope. Come on, you can figure this out. Ah, really? You're going to give me the too much slope problem? Really? Is that a thing we're doing now? Is there a way to get around that problem? Well, there is. Well, there is and there isn't. Well, come on now. You can figure this out, Max. We're literally right there, dude. We're literally right there. You can do this. You can do this. All right. If I take it back here just a little bit farther, I think we'll make it. Will we? You betcha. I just got to get it back here far enough to make this happen. Take it from here. Okay. All right. How much farther can you drag this thing? Right about there. All right. Yeah, you shouldn't drag it any more than that anyway. So I need this. Can you kind of Finoki fix this? Yes. All right. I need this to magically connect to that. Can you make that happen? Sure I can. Well, it sounds very confident of you, but you just tried to make that happen and it didn't happen. Well, that's just a technical setback. Too much slope. Well, yes, I agree. Can we get rid of the too much slope? Yes, you can. You still want, you want to do that maneuver, do you? I don't want to do that at all. I'll tell you right now, that is the last thing. Oh, I didn't realize we were above that. Is that a thing? Like we're higher than this track? Okay, can we try something else? Sure, what do you want to try? Well, it turns out he's higher than that. So, can we do this maneuver like this? No, you got to take it all the way from back here, dude. Or you'll never get this to work. All right. Connect that. Yeah, I know. Too much slope. Don't go down, dude. Can we go up? Nope. You can, but you're not going up high enough, fast enough. All right. And the problem is you got this mountain that's coming up ahead. Yeah, can we go up a little faster? Come on, dude. You can do it. You can do it. I have faith in you, dude. You can do this. All right, you can do it. Wow, I don't know what that was. That was like some psychedelic stuff right there. All right, what are you collisioning on now? You're collisioning on the big tunnel that you're trying to get around. Okay. That's not good. Can you get away from the tunnel? No, because it's too close. Yes. All right. Can we try and fix that somehow else? I mean, you do come up this mountain, dude. I mean, you should be able to figure out a way to get around this mountain. All right, well, let's try and do it up here. I mean, he's coming up the mountain there. Can you do the turn here? It'd be really sharp, but, I mean, it's like, if we can do the turn here, I'll take it. Yeah, that will work. I mean, I can make that work. I am good with, I mean, I don't like the speed limit. The speed limit sucks, but I mean, yes. All right. Well, then can you take it a little bit farther back and then get a slightly better speed limit? Yes. Look, see, that's not so bad. I mean, that will work. I will take that. That's exactly what I'll take. All right. So now you got to put some signals in for that. Do that, do this, and do that. Do this. And you need to stop right about here somewhere. Do that. Oh, 1930. Wow. We're getting into the first diesel engines and the Ford Model 77. Wow. Listen, maybe you should slow time down a little bit. Because, I mean, you're just having such a great time here. Well, I need to get this last piece of rail in here and make it work. All right. Let's see. 50 yards to the outhouse by Willie Market. Yeah, we need a Crow. What's up? I hope it's all good in the neighborhood. I've been very focused on this turn, dude. I'm very focused. It's starting to look like a roller coaster. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, but this is awesome. I mean, this is what you want. This is what you want in Transport Fever, right? When you can have this kind of, when you can have this is the pinnacle of success, right? Yes, like now it's gonna happen. Now it's gonna happen. Oh yeah, look at this. Now watch this. Now I'm gonna click on this station down here. And guess what? Now it all works. There you go. Look at that. What is this crazy station? What is this crazy line? This is going to be the fuel, the fuel train page. Fuel train page. You know what? I'm gonna call it page anyway, even though the E isn't there, just because it sounds nicer. Okay, now you got to put trains on this thing, dude. This is gonna be wild. And putting trains on it down there is gonna be really hard. Where do you want to put? Well, you got to put the trains on it down here, dude, or we're gonna be forever. Okay, so. Train station, train building, train stuff. Listen, just put the track in first. That'll save you some hassle. True. Just a little turnout like this. Yep, something like that. And now give me this building, turn it like this, plug it in. Done. Now, how many trains is this gonna take? Holy smokes. Well, let's say 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, and then 3, 3. Oh, yeah, you got to come back up to here for 3. And then it's back down there for 4, and then you're looking at 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, and where's going to be your load-in point? Let's make it right here at the crazy intersection. This intersection's awesome. So okay, let's make it the crazy intersection. Actually, let's make it the first oil stop. Let's make it the other side of that intersection, because this is actually really close. All right, so you think this is going to be 8 trains. Yep. You know you have to use 10-wheelers, right? Because that's a thing. Yep. And tank cars, not those ones, these ones. 6, 7, 8, 9. 9? No. Let's go 8. 96 capacity. Let's buy 8 of these. All right, we'll buy 9, and we'll see what happens. All right, congratulations, dude. You're off. This is Fuel Train page number 1. Let's go. And you are going to be my guide. It's Spiderville. Yeah. Well, I don't know what it is, but it looks awesome. I mean, I must admit, I really do like making really cool train intersections like this. There's always one I hope that I get to get like this, and it is working out quite well. I will admit. The really cool part is that we actually have 2 main cargo lines here. We have this cargo line running up and down here, and we have actually this cargo line that runs out this way. And what we're doing here is actually we're merging the 2 cargo lines so as we can use partially this one and then partially this one, which is actually really cool. So I must admit that is. I mean, look at this. This is awesome. You got peeling off to the left. You got peeling off to the right. I mean, it's great. I mean, this is great. Oh, whoa, dude, why are you going to this one first? Why are you going to that one first, dude? You're really confusing me. Listen. Why did you go to that one first? Should I have tried and started that up here? maybe. Is that really confusing you that much, big guy? Because that's going to be a problem. You know what? I think we're going to sell these and try again. Yeah, just pretend that didn't happen. Yep, click all these. Sell all the vehicles. Yep. Okay, so let's try this again. Slightly better feeling up here. Yes, let's do it this way. Same 8 trains, starting from this end, because I don't want them guys getting really that silly. Okay, and 10-wheelers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what? I feel 9. I'm gonna go with 9. I know that's a little more than the last one, but we're gonna buy 9 of these trains. Oh, not 10. We don't need 10. I don't think we need 10. If we need 10, I'll buy 10. But now let's stick number 1 on this. Try page again. This time from this direction. Let's go. He couldn't back up from the garage. Yeah, but okay, I know. Yeah, all right, then that makes sense. So yeah, when he left here, yeah, this is station 1, 2, 3. He was going to number 4, and because number 4 is that oil station, then that makes sense. Yeah, all right, that's why he was doing that. I thought he would come back over here to number 1 and start at 1, but that's fine. I mean, that's just the way it is, right? We'll do it this way. Okay, yeah. Take some oil down to that thing, would you? Yeah, run all the things. All the things. This truck line's been losing money for like the last half an hour, so he's fine. They're fine. Anyway, if you guys would just start this up, I would really appreciate it. Now listen, dude, you got to put 50 on the screen here, because where are we going to start this at? Because you were doing that on the opposite way. I'm going to let them start at the farm. We used the farm for the last gauge, so I think we'll use the farm for the gauge again. I think it's a good point. And then we'll get this up and running, and hopefully, if we make money at all this, we'll take a ride on a couple of these to end up the stream and all the things. I think is where we're going to go. Max is wasting money selling and rebuying trains, but can't even get a $1 million bridge. Dude, I will. You know what? I will do that for you. You know what else I should have done? I should have started the other train already. You distracted me. Okay, listen. Train 51, let's go. Do that. Yes, I will put in. We'll replace. I think we'll replace this bridge here. Next stream is when we'll actually put this bridge in. We'll put this bridge in on the next stream. But we can replace this bridge today. I think. Pretty safe to do so. Okay, so he just made me $1.4 million. That's good. We like that. I'm actually going to buy a few more trucks for this thing. You know what? Stop that for a second, would you? I'm going to buy just a few more trucks for this because I want this line convinced that everything is so good that he should send all the oil he can, which is very important. Right, guys? Yeah. So take 51, put him there. Of course, we're going to keep 50 on the screen the entire time to just see where he is in the whole process. Each train after that, we'll stick them on the screen until they get to the farm, and then we'll put the next one on, is what's going to happen. I'm waiting for train 54. Where are you? What TV show is that? Like, was that the show? I can't remember. I know the saying. Train 54, where are you? I know the saying, I just don't know where it comes from. Okay, so, done. Alright, go put the next train on, dude. 52, go for page. Awesome. Close that one, push this, click this. Move this, and how much oil do you got there? 36. 36 is not enough. I need 108. Yeah, let's go. Let me tell you. Train 50. Why do you have one on you? Why do you have one on you, dude? I can see that's going to get confusing. Okay, listen, just hold on a second. We got to fix that. First, put this guy on the screen because you're going to need his information. Second, down here, there's a lot of stops. We're using this one train station for a lot of things. I knew this was going to become a problem. Okay, so manage the line. Okay, so the first time he's here, the first time he's here, we just want to unload oil. That's it. Unload. That's all he's supposed to do. Awesome. The second time he is here, again, he is to unload. Actually, he's to. I just chose the wrong thing. Go back to this. Yes, unload. You know what? Just unload the raw oil. There you go. Do that. And then the second time you're here, you're to unload the raw oil, but you're to pick up the finished oil and get out of here. Do that. Now, the third time you're here, the third time he's in Lower Pennington, he has to drop off. He's not to pick anything up. He's not to pick up any of this stuff. He's just to drop off the finished fuel. All right, there we go. He should be better now. There shouldn't be none of this carrying extra oil around, mister. Yeah, because that's what you're going to go up there and do. You're going to pick up a bunch of oil and bring it back down here anyway. So do that. You bet. Meanwhile, where's train 52 at? He's coming down the track. All the things. 50's coming down the track. He's like, I'm going to beat you. I'm going to beat you. I'm going to beat you. He did too. He beat him. He was like, yes, I win. Take that, sucker. Woo! All right. Meanwhile, 53 can now start down the track. Boom, done. 52 is done. 53 is now my guy. 50 is going to drop off here in a second. Right? Yes, 50's coming down here. 52's coming down here. Well, I mean, he only get down here so fast because he's got to stop and wait for 50 to get out of the way. This station's going to get very, very busy. All right, yeah, get out of here, dude. Because 52 is really upset with you. He's like, you've been blocking me the entire time, dude. Okay, where's 53 at? All right, 53 is... he's coming down the hill. He's fine. Okay, so, Paige, where are you going? Why do you have 47 barrels of oil on you? What are you doing? Oh, no, that's 53. 50 has got finished fuel. Awesome. Listen, whoa, right about there. 54 is a go. Okay, 53 is done. 54. Yep, put that on the screen. So, fuel train Page is now headed off to Never Never Land to get us fuel for this, right? Because he's going to turn this into gas, and it's going to be awesome. He is on his way. And this is where he's going to do the real hard turn and do the secret train track underneath the main intersection. This is which is awesome. And then come out this side. Yep, all good. It's all good. Yep. And then he's working his way down there. I'm just watching. I'm keeping an eye on 54 here, right? So this is actually really important. So he should just blast right through there. Zoom. Yes, that's what I want you to do, buddy. Good job, dude. Good job. 54 is coming through the tunnel. All right. The first one he's keeping for sentimental value. Yeah, that's it. 54. Where are you at? All right, yep, you're done. Well, no, it's to help. I'm keeping the first one on for me to confirm that my timing is correct. So obviously, like, where he's at the moment and how he's doing getting back here is kind of important, because we don't want a big bunch of trains running into each other, clogging each other up. At the same time, you got to keep these guys spaced enough to keep the money rolling in, right? To keep the frequency at a pace. So that's what we're doing. We're making sure that the frequency is equaled out, and at the same time, I know that my kind of guesstimation was correct, right? So he's now working his way, I'm assuming, across. Where is he at? Oh, wow, he is all the way up here. Good job, dude. Good job. Like, you go. Go, boy. You're all the things. You're not going to get out here before this guy. Oh, he did, too. Cut him off. What a hero. What a hero. All right, yeah, keep going, guys. So, anyway, yeah, he's like all that in a bag of chips, isn't he? He was like, I got this. I'm going to make this, and you're going to like it. Yeah, I did. I was impressed. 55 is coming up to the tunnel. And this is important, right? Because, where is 50? No, stop. Where's 50? Okay, so 50 is right about here, right? So 55 is now crossing the farm, all right? So if I put a train on here now, will the two of them run into each other, right? Or should I just stop now, right, with 6 trains? Because if 56 and 50 get down here at the same time, well, actually, no, that's going to happen. That's actually going to be really hard to deal with. This triple back is a little tricky, because 50 and 56 would be coming down here. 50 would be stopping. You know what? I'm going to let 50 get ahead just a little bit more, and then I'll put 56 on. I think we need 56, but it's going to be kind of tricky, I got to admit. So I'm going to put 56 on there now. That being said, I don't know if we'll need... I know I won't need 58. That's not even going to happen. So the question becomes, where is 50 when I go to put 57 on, right? That's going to be the big trick, because now 50 is now coming around the top bend, and is now going to sneak in here, because that's what he does. I mean, he's just a boss. He's all that in a bag of chips. I can see a potential signal need right about there. I do have a signal there, though. He probably could have done all right with that. And 56 is coming down here. So yeah, 50 is making headway. 56 is coming down here. 50 is about to drop off. And yes, as soon as 56 hits the farm, I will put, yes, 57 can get ready to go, and then this will be the last one. Because 50 is now going to start making his way back. Right, here he comes. And this is the final leg. So 50 is now on his way home to start the process over again. And guess who just got a bunch of gas? These guys. Hey, Junkers are up. I must admit, they're a great plane. They're a great early plane. I think these guys are about to get gas. You betcha. That's crazy. For a town that has no train station, it has no train station, passenger train station, it's the first town to get 2 items. That's pretty crazy. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, all the things. What's going on down here? Okay. Oh, well, Kellenworth still wants 3 things. Congratulations, guys. Unfortunately, where was Dinkirk? Yeah, these guys. I knew these guys wanted brick at some point in time, but I guess we just didn't keep them satisfied enough. It is what it is. We'll have to try and help them out with a little more bread later on, I guess. I guess they were really close, but just not there. So now the question is, so 50 is now going to pick up for the first time as part of the rotation, and then this should be good. And hopefully it's not too messed up. I wonder if I could have actually put 58 on there. It might be an extra space I have to watch for, but we'll see how it goes, I guess. Okay, so that line is now fully up and running. And what's going on here? Well, the trucks are taking it. It appears that you know what? These steam trucks in my way are really a problem. These guys are a problem. Listen, guys, you guys are really slow. You're so slow. These guys behind you really want you to get out of the way. So can we do that? Replace them all with those. Yeah, if everybody could just drive the same speed now, I'd really appreciate that. Thanks. And now I may have to take some of them trucks off that line just because I don't want them interfering with my wood line, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, let's see the Profitron. 20 million. Yes, do it. 16 million. Line 2. That's the new oil line. No, that's not the new oil line. What is that? That's my wood line, right? Yes, that's my wood line making me all that money. I love money. Money is awesome. Money is so awesome. Listen, the passenger line is trying so hard to make me money. It's trying so hard. Gosh darn it. Where is fuel train page? 7 million. Awesome. That's exactly what we want. You make me money, I'll be happy. That's what we take out of that. That's what we're going to take out of that, people. You making me money makes me happy. 20 million. I can't believe that. Just on that on those drop-offs. That's great stuff. That's great stuff. See? Gotta like making money. Look, all the bus lines are now making me money. Yeah, that's the thing. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I seen the Profitron. Oh, the Zephyrs are out. Oh, I am so tempted to put Zephyrs on. The Zephyrs are out. Oh, do we want to do Zephyrs? I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the 442s. I always have. The 442s make me so happy all the time. But I must admit, Zephyrs. I mean, this is what we were talking about last stream. It's the golden age of Art Deco trains, right? The only issue is that they carry less people. I think they only carry 47 people. So, right, guys? Manage vehicles. Now, the one thing about them is that they'll go fast, right? They go so fast. Manage vehicles. You know what you got to do before you do this, Max? You got to upgrade this train track. You can't be putting Zephyrs on this because that's a problem. Yeah, Pioneer Zephyrs. 177 kilometers an hour, dude. I mean, they're going to look awesome. What time is it? Oh, that's 3 hours, dude. I mean, they'll look awesome. But they're going to look awesome, right? Okay, I guess that's what we're going to do. What is this today? So when is the next time I play this? When is it? Well, tomorrow. Listen, you know what? Just let it run for a minute. We're definitely going to put Zephyrs on here. So we're going to let the game run for a minute. You should push the button over here, Max, because it is about to wrap up. So, yes, we put on 2 more very, we upgraded the oil lines. We did all the upgrades on that. This poor Dunkirk road, Duck Road, still using the horse and buggies. Poor guys. These poor guys. They've been working so hard, but they make money. Look, he makes $500,000. I mean, these guys do great. They don't care. Them horses don't care. They're like, heck with your fancy trucks. These horses are happy. These horses are really happy. But I think we'll have to upgrade the horses. That's the thing that's got to happen. Okay, so we're making all the monies. We make all the monies. And, of course, this passenger line, I think we're going to put Zephyrs on that. I think that's a Zephyr line. Isn't tomorrow Dr. Prepper? It is. Tomorrow, tomorrow is Dr. Prepper. It's Mr. Prepper, and yes, Dr. Prepper is his drink, and yes, tomorrow is Sunday on Sunday. I have him queued up, so he is on Saturday in the game, and we of course have to play the Saturday to get to the Sunday because the only time you can save is on the following morning, right? So tomorrow, Mr. Prepper, the UFO arrival on Sunday, right? That's happening tomorrow, right? Arnold tried to keep us away from the farm on Sunday. You know we're going to go to the farm on Sunday. I've been to the farm. It's fine. It's going to be great. So that's happening tomorrow. Of course, tomorrow, the next week's schedule also drops tomorrow. And, of course, next week we have Infraspace a couple of times next week. Of course, we want to terraform the planet. And I know I only got to play that once this week, but that was just because of, how many games we had going on. But next week it comes up 2 times. This comes up at least a couple of times. And Mr. Prepper comes up at least a couple of times. So, Infraspace, this, and Mr. Prepper are all next week. I just don't remember where this is next week because I don't have the schedule open in front of me for next week. So, it will be a surprise for tomorrow, I guess. But obviously, on the next episode of this, we are going to have what? Well, we're going to put in Zephyrs. That's where I'm going to leave it off at. We're going to put in Zephyrs next time, and I think I will extend the passenger train service down to Splitsbury. If we're going to use Zephyrs, you got to remember we're about to put on trains here that basically go double the speed of the trains that are on here now. And if we they're not really profitable trains, but they're going to look awesome. The abbreviation Mr. is already taken, Mr. O says. Oh, there you go. It is what it is, dude. What can I tell you? So next episode, we're gonna upgrade I'm probably gonna have to spend some time offline to upgrade all these train lines anyway, because they're all old lines, right? And now that we've got the new fast tracks, obviously we're gonna want to upgrade all that. And the passenger line, I'm probably going to put Containary on it, so as we can get ready for all that British Rail stuff and all the cool stuff after that, right? So that is definitely what's going to happen on the next episode. And of course, like I said, Mr. Prepper tomorrow, the UFO, all the things, Sunday on Sunday. It's Sunday on Sunday. It's going to be intense. It's going to be intense, people. So, with that, I'm Max. This has been Transport Fever 2, the Deluxe Edition, the Curvy Canyon map. We've got all kinds of that money being made. We're making money. Money's kind of a pointless mute task now, right? We make money. This is the one. This is the puzzler. Now, it's not a puzzle. It's just we need the towns to grow. And unfortunately, on this map, this side of the map only has, these towns are so far apart that it's harder to make passenger money on them. But we're going to make that happen, people. Gosh darn it. It's going to happen. We're going to make it happen. And of course, I want to thank all the recent subscribers as they're going at the bottom of the screen. All the things. All the stuff and the things. Yeah, look at that. Wow. All right, Mr. O, I thank you very much for cleaning up some of my Nightbot commands. I do appreciate that. Because, somebody had to fix it. Somebody had to do something with it, right? That was a thing. So, a big thanks to all the live chatters, of course. You should be pushing other buttons here, Max. So, of course, we have Mr. O. We have Gregory, of course. We have Noko. My mouse is stuck. Why is my mouse stuck? There's Kroll. I was gonna say, I know his name's here. He's literally it was literally right there a minute ago. But thanks, Mouse, for everything. Mr. Kroll is there, of course. Keep going up there, Mouse. Why are you giving me a hard time? Light Flame stopped by, said hi, did all the things. You betcha. Let's see. Keep going. Insane in the brain. You bet. I'm sorry, Insane. I totally missed out on that because, of course, that was probably when my stomach was doing 3 flips to the second wave or something, right? But I'm glad to see you. Glad to see you. All the things. Moving on up. Moving on. Oh, an Air G. What's up? Of course, it was really good that you stopped by and we did all the things and even answered a few questions there as well. Yep, you bet. Just keep going up. Keep going up. I think that's all the names, dude. I think you've got all the names covered today through the looking glass of all the things. I think that's about it. I want to thank all the live chatters, of course, for hanging out and doing the things, and of course for fixing up Nightbot. And Nightbot, just because we treat him like a person here, so that's perfectly fine. All the things. I want to thank everybody that watches later on too, and of course, Max. And we're gonna do Mr. Prepper tomorrow. I want to thank you all for hanging out, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Take care.